Hey, welcome to Table Fables. My name is Michael. I'm your dungeon master, and I'm so glad you're here. I don't know what your week has looked like, and I don't know what your week will look like, but I hope tonight we can shed some light into your week, into your day, and just, leave you with a little something. We are in the middle of our campaign in Icewind Dale, and I don't even know where to start. You guys are in an underground spire that fell from an ancient floating city that's been buried. You, Atla specifically, had taken the lead to do some exploring, and he walked into a room just in time to see the lifeless body of Danica Greysteel laying there, who had been their patron up to this point. A shadowy figure wearing all black. A shadowy figure wearing all black was standing there with the still beating heart in its hand, retracted its hand into its cloak, and disappeared. And that's where we'll start. Also, I'm getting told that I have to mention the poo station, which was an unfortunate misnomer on my part.
It's a fantastic misnomer.
And what kind of damage did the branch do to that character?
The branch?
The branch that we pulled back, did it hit him?
I don't.
Was that
Womp damage? Yeah. So, Atla, you had entered this room ahead of everybody else.
Yeah. Can I throw something in here real quick? For those just joining into the session, if you're wanting to quickly catch up on everything that's happened,
Right.
you can check out our socials. I believe Colin made the last session recap, and it is so good, so good. So you can go back and watch all those. I believe they're about a minute each.
A minute or under, yeah.
Yeah, and so there's been 8 sessions, so you could go and watch those.
Yep.
8 minutes, and then just hop right back into the live stream.
Yep.
So that is Table Fables on all social meets.
Yeah, follow
Yeah.
us
On
TikTok.
Instagram, we are the Table Fables because Table Fables was taken. So, also, our game is a little more interactive. So sometimes we run polls, and sometimes we do fun things like that to make you, the viewer, part of our game as well. So be on the lookout for polls. Make sure you hop in and participate. And yeah,
You had asked Atla a question.
I had. Also, my voice is going out, and I'm so sorry, but I'm not going to acknowledge it again after this. So just please try not to crosstalk too much. And yeah, so Atla, if I'm remembering correctly, you were the only person that had kind of walked ahead so far. Everybody else was following you. And you saw someone clothed in black with a hood covering their face completely, with a beating heart in their hand, just disappear.
I know I probably won't be able to do it in time, but I'm going to try to bonus action and hit him with a magic stone, even if it's just going to hit the wall. Like, just throw all my attacks at him.
Yeah, it hits the wall.
Making noises and stuff in there, screaming. Ah!
You all hear Atla let loose this guttural growl from down the hole to the floor below.
Am I able to let that loose here? Do we need to keep it quiet for the stream? Okay.
Maybe.
On a future yelling.
Oh. Well, I run down after him. See what's going on.
Also, roll a d20 for me,
Oh no.
Roll what?
Atla. Just make an initiative roll.
Oh no.
That would be a 9 plus 3 is 12.
12. Okay. So here's what you see. Everybody else roll initiative too. Hold on, I need to write this down.
Pretty good. +4.
All right, anybody get a 20 or higher?
Mod 20.
Well,
Dirty 20?
You?
Dirty.
16.
16. Well, you're not here. You're here, but Gerbil's not here.
I'll be in initiative wherever I'm at.
Okay. You're currently to 16. Chris, what is your dexterity modifier?
+4.
I'm not asking for any specific reason.
Not at all.
All right. 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
14.
12.
Did you get like a 3 or something?
What'd you get?
I got 2 minus 1.
Didn't you get a 0 last time?
And you're a werebear, right?
I am.
I'm all caught up.
Well, yeah.
Like full on polar bear.
But not. But is. But isn't.
I thought we recognized him as a polar.
He's Schrodinger's polar bear.
Didn't you like
But he was standing on 2 legs, like hybrid form.
Is he like a Polish bear?
Like 15 feet
Alert.
tall.
Polar.
Arius, right?
Yeah.
I can remember.
Polka dancing Polish?
polka dancing?
I didn't say polka dance. I even played music.
Is he a polka bear?
I would love that. Can you now be
Polka bear?
Polka pole bear.
your part
Polka.
bard?
Polar werebear. That's way too hard to say.
You gotta watch out for Poles.
Polka polar bear.
All right, Selrin.
Last time I poked
Yes,
a
sir.
polar
You
bear, I
hear-
was a bit.
You hear Atla let loose this roar of a sound. What do you do?
Me and Diane jump down there, drawn to go whatever he's screaming at.
Okay. You slide down the tunnel, post up next to Atla. And what you see is Danica's body start shuddering and then sit up, and immediately her features start to churn and morph into a pretty grotesque kind of looking figure. Her eyes just shift completely to black, and she leaps up off the table.
Have I seen anything like this before?
I'll let you make a history check. See what you remember.
Does it count as the Arctic? That's gonna be bad.
No.
That is a 6.
A 6. It doesn't look natural.
Okay.
Atlas, she moves toward you. Takes a swipe with a blade.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this any sort of elemental type damage?
No. It's not.
I might need to clarify this. I have a black dot next to con. Does that mean that I have advantage
Your
on
proficiency,
Proficiency.
but not advantage.
You're proficient in your constitution.
That's still only a 9.
Okay. I must make a roll. That is... You take 8 points of necrotic damage, and your maximum hit point total is reduced by 8 as well. As you literally feel the life drain from your body.
I'm going to use Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
And I can reduce the damage by 1d12 plus 3. Once per short rest.
Hey, is that a permanent affectation of this?
Until you take a long rest.
Get you to bed, buddy.
So it's 10. I reduce it by 10.
Well, so you don't take any physical damage, but your maximum is still reduced by Well, you didn't technically take any damage, so you take no damage. Never mind.
Sweet.
You can only do that once per.
Short rest.
Yep. Okay.
Yell back.
Yeah.
Danicus, snap out of it.
Can I? What is?
Danica's not here anymore.
Okay, I want to
It
shoot.
swipes at you again.
Okay, I want to shoot this thing.
16. Does 16 hit?
No.
Oh. And the look that you receive from this creature that somewhat looks like this, minus the armor, is bone chilling.
Evil arm.
All right. Shulf.
Yeah. Bonus action dash to get into the room.
Okay.
Probably see this thing swinging.
Yep. You're behind everybody.
Great. I'm gonna shoot at it because that's what I've got.
Hey, Drew wants to know if you have any Phoenix Downs because they're really good against
Anyway,
Phoenix
Phoenix
Downs.
No metagaming is allowed at this table.
We're interactive, Michael. This is someone from the chat. It's not metagaming.
made what is? I'll just use.
Also, that may be a Lost Ark reference. Sees Phoenix Downs in Lost Ark.
Phoenix Down is Final Fantasy, guys.
Yes.
Why not?
But it's also in Lost
Yeah.
Ark.
Short bow. Got it.
It might be. I remember Phoenix Downs in some sort of like top-down Game Boy like
Is it
RPG game.
Final Fantasy Tactics, maybe?
No, something else.
Sorry, I'm lost in my menus on my phone because I normally don't use my phone for this.
Today, Shulf.
Short bow with 8 plus 7. Is that gonna hit?
8.
15.
What? 15?
15.
15 hits.
Great. That's a d6 plus 5. And that's left in my because that was the fastest thing that I could find. Honestly,
Oh, you said you
I don't have
right?
that.
What is this?
7
Sure
points
thing.
of damage.
What kind of damage?
Piercing damage.
The arrow seems to just like ricochet off of her and doesn't do it. Doesn't seem
Great.
to do anything.
Great. Cool.
Okay. I'm going.
That's weird. Okay.
Atla, you're up next.
I can infuse strikes react to that hit. 3 fire damage.
Three fire damage.
Correct.
Were you saying that was a hit?
He hit, but he did no damage.
Oh, you did? Oh, interesting.
Okay, 3. Cool.
Yep.
Atla, you're up, and Arius, you're on deck.
I will bonus action summon. Takes a whole action to do that. I will not bonus action. I will firebolt. This thing's like right up on me, right?
Yep, right in your face.
Does that mean I have disadvantage on firebolt?
If it's ranged, yes.
It is ranged.
What's the short range on it?
30, right?
Back up 30 feet.
Or you can back up
If he
5.
backs up more, if he backs up 5, he wouldn't get disadvantage.
Yeah.
But he would take a.
Opportunity attack.
Okay, I'm going to Thunder Wave, and it has to roll a con save. Con right back.
13.
It fails.
Okay.
And it'll take 2d8s worth of damage. Didn't do my test here. And it's thunder damage. That's 7 plus 4. That's 11 damage. Plus it's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, this is
Okay.
You gonna stay there? You gonna move?
Back up. And then I'm going to scoop back to my crew and my gang.
Michael, does that wake me up? Because I've been on top of him, maybe like hiding back or something.
you-
You're a big guy. Maybe that's where I've
You're like in my pocket? Like
maybe I'm in his pocket. I got a 16 initiative. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Keep going.
How small of a stone can you turn into?
Like a 3 foot stone. Narrow.
Arius.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to get down there. How far away from her am I?
Your bonus action.
Or
Just your
or am I already, or yeah, my movement.
So she's 10 feet back from Atla.
Okay.
So probably 15 feet total from where you are.
Action or something if you
Oh, okay.
sneak is fine.
So did I go down there before initiative started? Or okay. So then I'll use command. It's a wisdom saving throw.
What is the bear commanding? Does your character speak common?
He's not an actual bear.
I'm catching up, guys.
You
14?
can turn into a bear.
That's the DC. So,
Meets it, makes it.
whale. I'll be done.
What are you commanding it to do?
It saved.
Oh, sorry.
But what'd you say to it? What'd you command it?
Oh,
Curious.
I told it it's a halt.
Oh.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
Apparently, it doesn't want to listen.
That's gonna be.
We tried.
Um,
Who said that?
I'm trying to run. Catch up.
this Danica's decrepit form laughs and just spreads her hands out, and the
Stop
floor starts to give way, and you see it kind of like amorphously these figures start to assemble themselves out of the dirt from the floor, which is really the ceiling because everything's upside down. And as these figures come together, blinding light appears from their faces, or where their faces would be. And there are 5 of them.
So this is to get out of here, right? That's what we're.
Um,
No, we fight.
We're Goliaths. We can't back down from a fight.
Celery,
No way.
it's your turn.
Okay.
Who's the front line this time?
I'm gonna leave 4. Yeah, right.
I'm a
What do
big
we-
boy.
You said 5 of those things?
Sorry, 4.
4? Okay. Sorry, three of those things, right? That's no.
4. I did mean 4. I said 5. I meant
Okay.
4.
Okay, cool. So this fake Danica. Okay, well, obviously she's not savable. I'm going to
Do something,
me and my Drake are going to attack, so we're gonna do this.
Shoot it.
I shoulder my bow.
Shooter!
Okay.
Bring him down. Bring
I
him
will
down.
say that since I didn't do anything last turn and I saw your arrow ineffective, I would switch to my short sword. And go after that.
Cellroad's front line.
Thanks.
What could possibly go wrong?
Okay, this is,
Hopefully this isn't
okay.
like Zach.
17 for me. And
What are you hitting with a 17?
Danica.
Danica or a cold light wall? Okay.
We know what they are.
2 17s.
17's hit.
Okay.
Both.
I think I need 2 of these. So this is gonna be 10 piercing. Sorry, 10 slashing. Short sword piercing, slashing.
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 Okay.
Which end are you?
Is it your
primary.
offhand?
And 5 piercing from the bite from Diane.
So give me those numbers one more time.
10 slashing, 5 piercing.
Your sword is non-magical, correct?
Correct.
It doesn't seem to actually separate her skin at all. And Dagon's bite as well does not seem to actually draw any blood.
That doesn't look good.
Dagon?
Okay.
Dagon it.
I would use the rest of my movement to start getting up to this handy 50-foot rope we left behind us.
All the way in the other room.
No, we dropped the 50-foot rope into the lower
Main
room. Well, no, we dropped 100 feet into the main room
We dropped enough rope.
and 50 foot into the next one. I'm just gonna
The ones
start,
we needed to do.
and I'm ready to make my way out and ready to help lift others out.
Skedaddle.
It's just gonna be me and the other Goliath standing around here.
You're just used to not
You'll
seeing
die
me.
a
I'm still
brave
there.
man. That's all I can do.
We run.
Friends, please also feel free to share this stream with your friends.
Yes.
Oh, I was like, Danica, what?
Yeah, right?
Are you still there?
Let's I'm making a poll right now. It's gonna drop in the chat in just a second.
Paul's gonna say, should these creatures take magic damage or not? Should do they take just
Non-magical
basic damage, non-magical damage? Thank you.
So it seems
Non-magical
immunity
damage.
to non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, and supposedly
Was-
immunity to piercing,
Yeah.
or some sort of damage threshold or something.
Um,
I'm out of like spell slots, so I can't do crap.
The party. You're saying that I can't vote, or can I vote?
I don't have spell slots.
if you want to spend some channel points
How-
or some bits,
How thick are the wall?
well, you're like 50 feet underground.
Extraordinarily thick.
How well did that go last time?
I mean, pretty close. I was pretty close.
It would have been amazing.
It would have been. It would have been cool.
Just oh yeah.
I don't know, guys. Maybe. I was really expecting Zach to be here. He's not. It's okay.
I play Zach?
Well, just I mean, as you go up the tunnel, what is your passive perception? And make a perception check. Actually, don't even just make a perception check.
Oh no.
Okay. Look out of the Arctic. No, we're inside. Ooh, hey, look at that. That's gonna be 23 perception.
Okay. You see a figure quickly making their way down the tunnel. About 5'5", hood over his head, a massively large black panther at his side.
Could be so.
Oh, thank God.
Dritz passes you in a flash. Drops into the room. Takes one look at what's going on.
That's it.
And I'm riding the panther.
What is it with you? And
Trying to start myself.
Josh, I think Josh just has some FOMO.
you could take all of his phrases tonight out of context.
Add it to
That'd
the,
be great.
add it to the edit list.
I don't do.
Note to self. Got it.
I like start writing out everything I think.
Don't miss out.
Um,
Table Fables, and it's just a series of out of context Josh quotes where you're like, what is happening?
That sounds like the opposite of what we're trying to do.
Dritz pulls out this sword that immediately is inflamed and brings it down on Danica.
Good.
You got it.
Like that. You should cast that just to be like, oh yeah, his sword.
It does 10
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that.
10 points of fire damage.
You know, it's
It does an extra 6.
You can do that anytime you want to.
Any reaction? Well, it's what my pet's reaction is that.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so after my
you're-
turn, it resets.
That makes sense. I'm following now.
And she's on fire.
Good.
The panther seems to be like lurking in the shadows. You no longer see the panther. Schultz, it's your turn.
That's what a 20 sounds like.
Is that what 19?
When I finish, I'm gonna bonus action hide.
He says that, then vanishes.
Yep. So what? 17 plus whatever my stupid dexterity is. And I'm going to fire my laser pistol now at Danica, which I know is made with disadvantage because of things, and I have to roll an additional d20 to see if bad stuff happens.
Roll a d20 first, just one single d20.
Yeah, I guess.
19.
Okay.
Great.
Now make it disadvantage.
That plus is a 12 going to do it?
12 does not do it. So suddenly Shulth just disappears into the shadows, and you just see this bolt of light just across the room and just hits a bookshelf, and a bunch of books just.
Not the books.
Sorry. I'll aim better next time.
Who said that?
Atlas.
Where do you
return.
I'm backing up to my squad, and I will drop a cannon. Ooh. I will back up to what's your name again?
Arius.
Arius. Here, and I'm gonna put a shoulder-mounted cannon on him. Get in there.
This is cool.
You just put.
It's like a parrot. It shoots fire. You know, like a parrot
You
does.
don't know what it shoots yet.
Do you control
I
it?
haven't seen it.
Or do I? Okay.
We can do both. It depends on what I put on.
Okay.
Sounds like that would be really handy though.
There's a 10 health one.
Are you done?
Yeah, that's my turn.
The 4 cold light walkers come forward and try to like block Danica.
Good. This is good.
Seeing the 2 Goliaths, they all 4.
I was gonna say, like, I have a bonus action to command the turret. So if the action was to drop it, is he within range of these guys?
You're next
the
to each
range
other.
of the, what's
The range of the turret?
The turret can do one that I gave was the fire one that reaches 30 feet.
The whole room's only like 20 feet by 20 feet. So
So yes.
What about the books now, Edna?
Can't read when you're dead.
Yep. So yeah, a 15-foot cone of fire.
Yes, you can.
Each creature
Yes.
takes 2d8 fire damage. And there is
That was terrifying.
dex save. Yeah, they all have to take a dex
Everything's
save of
a little
15.
pinched.
I stood behind him to place the cannon.
I don't know how my fire didn't catch on fire.
It will.
So I toss the cannon.
what do they have to beat?
15.
And it's Dex.
Yep.
You put that like on an enemy and just like on their chest, maybe not their.
Only Danica succeeds. The 4 cold light walkers fail.
10 fire damage for everyone. 5 fire damage for Danica.
Okay.
Nice.
They seeing the 2 Goliaths. They launch off a cold, like they launch off a blast of cold at each of you.
Through the fire.
Yay.
This
I like the cold.
19. We'll do Arias first. 19.
I'm immune to cold.
You're resistant.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah. Never mind.
So 19, does that hit?
Yes.
6.
Cool.
So 6
No,
stab?
it's 6. No, it's a 6 hit.
Oh, does 6 hit?
Yeah.
No.
No, okay. No, I'm gonna roll attacks first.
Oh. I'm like, oh my.
Atlas 16.
No.
And 13.
No.
Okay. Wait, hold on. That's 2.
Boys.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to roll more for you. 18.
What is your
Okay, so that's
19.
that doesn't hit. Okay, so that's 2 of them that have shot at you. 19, 20, 22? 22 hits, yeah.
Maybe.
Unless
Fishy?
You already used your bonus action.
It was its reaction for shield.
You said it's a 22.
Uh-huh.
If it meets it, does it beat it?
Yes.
Yeah, it hits.
And then one more. 18.
Depending on the damage, you could absorb elements.
Does this look like magic damage, elemental, some sort, flying at me?
It looks icy, cold
It did.
in nature.
Okay, you tell me.
Okay. So you each got hit. You got hit
have cold
once.
damage before.
You got hit once. Twice. No, you got hit twice.
I got hit twice.
That is 25 points of cold damage to you,
Oh,
halved. That's 50 points of cold damage to you, halved.
So then I'll also reaction. List its effect on you and storing it. The next phase. Says I would, if I were to use absorb elements on this cold, would it then also lower it again?
what is it halved by?
It says you have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of your next turn.
That would be both attacks if you use it on the first one.
What?
If you use it on the first attack to hit you, both attacks are cold damage.
Yep.
You get a resistance for both of them.
I'm already resistant to cold.
You can't have a
Oh,
double
you can
resistance.
have double resistance.
So it's just half.
So it's 25 damage.
25 cold damage, yep.
But you could still absorb it and use it again next time.
Right. If you wanted to use it for the D6. It would not reduce the damage further, but you could use it to get the extra D6.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Arius, you're up next.
save it. And you said 25?
Yep.
I didn't realize you were resistant to cold.
Am I supposed to have temp health from the blessings? Does anyone else have that currently?
Yes.
You should.
But didn't we?
You guys didn't get in a.
Well, we had it in the morning, and then we fought all of these guys up at the house, and then we came down here.
Oh, yeah. You took a short. You only took a short rest. So no.
Oh, yeah. If you took damage already.
Yeah, Mister, I was hiding in the house from the things.
Yeah. Hey, I saved the cleric. I don't want to hear it.
Cool. These guys hurt.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Ouch.
Arius, you're up. Danica, also.
Yep. I'm going to. Oh, I'm gonna just command her to halt again. Wisdom saving.
11.
Let's go. Jeez.
So what do you say?
Halt. And then
Sword goes to the side. Just looking. She does appear to be undead
Was that a
yes. So
as well. I mean, you would assume she has a gaping hole where her heart would be.
right. Yeah.
She was dead. Now she undead.
I'm
Undo.
going-
Control Z.
That's for control zombie.
Used to be.
That's called raised dead.
What?
Because it
Box
you
where her
call
heart
the
It appears so.
where the song Heart Shaped Box comes from.
Are we gonna follow the ranger?
I didn't even know he left.
Yeah, Selren is
He's gone. It's you and me. I don't see our little friend.
I didn't peace out, but I am
He's prepared.
close. I'm prepared to yank this cord
I'm
up
gonna
to
turn
everybody
to
else.
see what
so it
Driz
doesn't-
is doing. What's he doing?
Hmm?
Is he standing his ground?
yeah. Dritz is ready to tear some stuff up.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'll use. Oh no.
You've already used your action.
Bonus action.
You have a bonus action spell.
Yes.
Ooh,
I do. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use divine favor on my sail. I don't have any magic items, so I need something.
Up next. Ooh, that's not gonna do it. Okay. Dritz fires off a sacred flame. Ooh. Dealing and this radiant light just ripples into one of the cold light walkers. And it also seems to skip through it to Danica as well. And Danica falls limp to the ground. The cold light walker has a singed hole right through the middle of it that you can see through. Oh, no, bad. And then he also fires off a second blast of something, but I'm not telling you what it is. Because I'm the DM and I get secrets.
Do you still have my little potion drink thing?
No. I gave everything back whenever y'all came back,
It blasts one of the other
but it's been used for the week.
That's right. Cold light walkers, and it just collapses to the ground, not moving. So Danica's down. There's a hole in one of the cold light walkers, and one of the cold light walkers is down. So there's
Chris, did you attack one of the cold light walkers or just Danica?
Yes, Danica.
there's 3 left
There's 3.
if we're doing math. Yeah.
There's 2 down.
Okay.
There's Danica's down. Cold light walker's down. There's a cold light walker with a hole through the middle of it. There are 3 cold light walkers standing.
Oh, okay.
That's their cleric. He's the holy one.
Get out.
Boo.
Boo.
I am so proud.
Sorry, Selren, you're up.
Okay. So I am going to hit and run because I've got ranged and I have what's it called friggin'
This you'll have to come out of the tunnel because it does kind of like curve
Yes.
sharply up.
yes. So I am going to send my last slot, I suppose, because all my other options suck massively, to Zephyr Strike. And Danica's down, so I'll just hit one of the cold light walkers.
Sure.
Cool. So Zephyr Strike, which gives me a ton of move, so I'm just gonna pop down, shoot, and pop out. With a sharpshooter shot, which that's okay. So advantage -5. So that's cocked. Okay, that's a 1 on the first one. And it's alive. So I 8 to hit.
8 does not hit.
Cool. Some part of the wall takes a crap load of damage, and I piece back up.
That's the other bookshelf.
Just absolutely obliterated.
What?
Zephyr Strike does how much am I gonna do?
Both our party members
6.
fire off into the distance in a tiny room where most of them is filled with enemy. Like, it's probably easier to hit one than it is to.
It took 22.
Harry, you're alive.
The bookshelf took 22 damage.
Yeah, just a couple
What's the
books.
bookshelf?
Again, a couple books.
And Diagon's gonna stay down there because he has to be able to see the things happening.
You disintegrated a book the first time you picked one up. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, it just turned to ash because it's old and crusty.
It wasn't me.
I don't think
It was.
crusty things inherently.
Okay. Dritz went. Schultz, you're up.
Names of those books.
I hope you wrote it down.
Trying to use laser pistol again. Rolling d20 to see if I get hurt. Did I get hurt? 17.
Roll.
Sweet. With the disadvantage, yep, that's not going to hit anything. Unless maybe it does. With 9.
9 does not hit.
Cool. Another part of the next bookshelf. Gone.
No, this one actually hits the floor and refracts up, or the ceiling, because you're on the
Yeah.
ceiling,
Yeah.
and up to the floor, which is made of wood, and just burns a little hole in the wood.
I'm just bonus action hide again. Because I think I need to.
Did they know how to shoot?
This
their
thing is very hard,
weapons?
okay? You haven't been here for this.
Is it just like you trying to figure out a trigger? Is that
I don't know what it is. I barely know how it works. You're not even here.
You guys,
I'm hearing the voices
see
again.
The enemies, right? You see them.
Crossbows
Right
have
there.
triggers. Like, this is not new technology.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe you have to like.
Atla, you're up.
This is no crossbow.
I will. The hurt one. I will. And Ruith is gone. Our healer.
He's upstairs somewhere.
He has no ability to heal us in this battle. Great. Going all in. Firebolt in the weak one.
The Fallout 3 aiming system, that's hilarious.
25 to hit the
Chat.
to hit the weak one.
Yep, you got it.
Fantastic. That's 1 point of fire damage. 25 to hit it, but man, was it accurate. 1 damage, but I hit one.
Arrow flame.
I can't even boost it because it's a spell.
Well, at least someone hit something.
That's true. That shot was just to make sure that this next one was on target, and I bonus action command the fire cannon on good old
Arius.
Arius' shoulder, and they all have to do a dex save again. 15.
13.
No, they fail. 5 points of fire damage.
I forgot that thing was
The
there.
one with the hole in it collapses to the ground and starts to disintegrate.
Fantastic.
So there's now 2.
Sweep it up.
That's my turn. I might back up a little bit more. Just give myself a little bit more.
You don't have a whole lot of space to keep backing up. You were already like right at the mouth of the thing. There's like 5, like the tunnel opens up and there was like 5 feet and then there was you. So you could back up, but now you will be backed up against the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm blocking the exit. Yeah.
I don't know. You're there. You hid.
Oh, I didn't say for me.
The 2 remaining cold light walkers, their faces suddenly swell into this blinding light. I need everybody in the room to make a Constitution saving throw.
Aha. Although Diane has to. Hmm?
Sure wish our cleric was here with an aura of protection.
And heals.
Okay, the DC was 14.
14. Oh, I made it.
13. Or Diane.
You rolled an
Atla?
11.
Uh,
Plus 4.
it's not my safe. I'm not LOS. It's Diane's safe.
What's your save, Atla?
Oh, I saved. Yeah, it was like a 22.
Okay. Dritz sees you staring at these and you put your head down. And you succeed instead of fail.
Let's go.
I could have told you that.
Could you have spent a sorcery point to make that happen though? No.
No. I could still tell you that.
I have the capacity to say things. I'm fluent in 6 million forms of language.
It is going to take its movement forward, and it's swinging at the cannon on Arius's shoulder with this club that just apparates in the air, just like you've seen before. That's a natural 20.
Oh.
That's 25 to hit.
Yeah.
And that's going to be
Well, I mean, crits hit. Period. Distant child. Note to self.
16 bludgeoning damage
Mm-hmm.
plus
Plus, bucket.
15 cold damage.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, 15, 16, 17, 18 cold damage. And that's that he Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Oh yeah, it's gone.
The cannon.
Yep.
Yeah, and you also take all that damage too.
Okay, so I actually am immune to bludgeoning damage.
Resistant or you're immune?
I'm straight up immune.
Wait, is it only when you're in are you transformed?
Yes.
Okay.
And then so 9 cold damage then.
Polar in disguise.
Yes. Next time it takes a full action to transform. So that would have been your first
Round.
round.
First action.
Gotcha.
Um
Well, when I was loaded in, I was transformed, so I don't know if I was transformed already from the last session.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were talking to you as a
yeah.
client.
I think
Oh,
probably safe to just assume that you like untransform, because
gotcha.
also like navigating that tunnel, I don't think your transformed state would fit through the tunnel.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Up next is Mr. Dritz. What?
Was so Daigan failed the save for the Constitution save earlier.
Uh-huh.
Is he affected by anything?
He's blind.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay. He needs to be able to see people hit. I'm trying to play by the rules.
The
Owned.
No, I'm not saying that.
Dritz
I'm just trying to say in
says-
general.
I'm toward this. And
Kill him.
he pulls a little vial out of his tunic and smashes it on the ground right between them, as he's singing an incantation, and that does not succeed. And then
The thing he hit didn't succeed.
correct, it was they had to.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you soiled their feet.
Could have done that at the post station.
I could have done that.
Was that a health potion? Because I could have used that.
12 d8. Michael's rolling many d12s. We don't normally use d12s. I'm just assuming that they are because it makes me
These are
happy.
D6.
They're d12s. He's rolling half as many d12s as he would have rolled d6s.
That was
6, 12,
on average.
But at least they'll use d12s.
17, 18. Okay. So they take 18 points of fire damage and 18 points of radiant damage simultaneously.
All right.
What's going on there? It sounds.
That's 62 damage.
It sounds
And
bright in here.
They are incinerated.
I just see a little like nuclear flash on the wall.
wonderful thing.
That was a 9th level spell. They are eviscerated.
Look up this.
What? Why didn't you do that to start with?
Slides back down. What he means to say is, thank you very much for saving all of their lives.
This.
It might be in that book
Making
over
it
there.
innards, outwards.
Means like disembowel.
Yeah, like Taco Bell.
Oh my
Like Taco Bell. Oh my gosh.
You say Taco Bell?
This session sponsored by.
You talk about him. You say bowel.
He did.
I can take you seriously.
Everything seems to kind of go calm for a second. Suddenly,
Danica is also Taco Bell.
no,
Oh no.
you suddenly feel this enormous presence of a panther next to you, just staring up at you,
All right.
like a low, like.
What's up, dude? How's it going?
You start to be able to make a panther sound.
Did it sound like meow meow?
No, panthers can actually sound like screaming children. And it's
Yes, it's terrifying.
Oh,
Ugh.
crazy, yeah.
Nope.
I was gonna say, I
Have
feel
you
like
ever heard of a death whistle?
Yes.
That's
No.
also terrifying.
It was in
is
a
that?
movie or show recently. I saw.
It's an indigenous like scare tactic. Like it's like a
Was it the Aztecs? Anyway,
Yeah,
it was
the-
the
here's the
Aztecs.
thing.
I think yeah, it's the Aztecs. Literally, it's this whistle that sounds awful.
Ghostbusters. The new Ghostbusters.
I haven't seen
Oh.
it. Danica's body is lifeless. Dritz sheathes his sword. Well, you guys seem to have gotten yourself in a pickle.
thank you for watching us, taking care of us. Would you like to be our new patron?
I think we had it.
We're pretty close.
Yeah, we almost
You
had
can you can think that if you want, but I don't know. I mean,
What was
From
that
my-
you threw at him? And it splish splashed on the ground.
those were just the components.
Yeah.
It's a spell. That was magic.
It was magic to watch, yes. It was very bright.
You seem to have eviscerated them.
That's
Good word.
Word.
that's a pretty good word there. Yeah.
Brought to you by the word
You have high
eviscerate.
intelligence.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what my accent for Dritz was. Wasn't it like deep Scottish? Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
What's your health at?
10.
I'm gonna lay hands on him.
Well, the fight's over, man.
Catch hands
Well.
on.
Who knows what's gonna happen before a long rest?
I'm glad I was able to find you all here.
I'll give you 10.
Like I said, I'd be watching, and I was watching, and saw some nastiness. Saw some nastiness just appear out of a hole in the ground. So we thought we'd come investigate. And I'm kind of glad we did. I think you'd all be a little bit of a smear on the ground if I hadn't.
We might have
Also-
been eviscerated.
I'm looking up the whole like, oh, I could have made it. Like,
He's sliding back down.
I was already down there, like at the
Oh, yeah.
end, but I'm just like, I was full on prepared to be like, goodbye. It's nice been knowing you. No honor on the line for me, so have fun.
You already knew. You weren't here last time.
Who are you?
That's not important. I'm here to be helpful. My name's Dritz.
He's a pretty cool guy. He helped us out with a lot of information previously.
Where's seems to you're missing some people since we last met.
Yeah. Gerbil went on a mission about some rot, or I'm not sure where he went. And who knows about Teddy? He seems to memory started to come back, and realize he was needed elsewhere.
I saw some elven fellow up a floor. I didn't quite. He looked a little familiar. The hair color, the beard.
Yeah, we still need to talk to him about that, but that's Rohit, our cleric.
Our dwarf elf guy.
Our dwarf. He was a dwarf, now he's an elf. He's having some changes.
I think he would.
That would he was literally pulling parts of his beard off his face like it was just falling out. He seemed quite concerned about that. That would make sense though.
I think he was
That's strange.
initially maybe an elf. Then he was a dwarf. Now he's becoming back.
That's magic that's well beyond anything I've ever experienced before. What was going on here? What happened?
Well, we found this spire. Seems to be from the old age. Might have fallen down from the sky from the floating cities that were controlled by mithrils. Something about a weave, source of magic, found out of the sky. Something has exploded out of it. Some sort of ancient guardian, perhaps. Seems to have, maybe the melting away of the ice seemed to woke it up. So we decided to see where it came from. Came down in here, and don't know how, but Danica's body was here, and a black figure was standing over her, holding her heart. And before I could stop them, they vanished, teleported away.
Did they have tentacles?
No, just saw a black robe, black figure. I didn't see any tentacles. Did I see any tentacles? I don't know.
No.
I did see a heart in his
Oh,
hand
right. Well, that'd be the
and a
one about
hole
the
in
brain.
Danica's chest.
Well, try to stay out of trouble. I'm not sure I'll be able to just pop in all the time like this. You know, I've got the whole expanse of the north to keep an eye on. But perhaps we should take a look around. I don't know.
You
What?
don't happen to be able to help with. You're not a healer by any chance, are you?
You know, in fact, I can do a little. I can dabble a bit. You know, it's not my primary function, but who needs? You look a little worse for the wear.
Yeah, it hurt pretty bad getting hit by us.
He puts a hand on your shoulder. It's very warm.
See, like,
Yeah, on your arm, and he heals you for 53 points.
I didn't need all that.
How convenient.
Give some to him too.
You can just Guardians of the Galaxy, just also pass it.
Anyone else?
I could use a few.
Good.
45 points to you,
Jeez.
and 48 points to you.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't need it.
You get them anyways.
Take your second health bar.
Okay.
Get another heart.
Oh,
Thank you, Chris. Oh, much better. Right, Severin?
Oh, I feel that.
I pat you on the back, maybe a little too hard.
yeah, I had I've got a pocket with good berries in it right now. It's got like probably 15.
Did he smush the good berries?
No, he knocked him out. So like, I was actually getting ready to distribute these when he just gave everybody a second life. So I guess I collect it and put it back in my bag.
slots too. That healed me a lot.
I know, right? I'm
No.
like, I could use a spell slot.
Yeah, spell slots.
Yeah, man.
Dritz,
more than-
you see Dritz is now like searching the body of Danica.
I'll search with him. I'll help him.
I'm gonna
There
look
you go.
around.
I'll walk over and see what's going on too.
He probably knows what he's doing, but he might need some expertise.
Need some specs.
I'm gonna look for other doorways or things in this room.
Yeah, I'll start exploring the rest of the. See, I'll try to like map out more structure.
You find another hole in the ground, like
Oh.
that where a tunnel. But nothing really else. There is Hold on one second.
You guys, do we have any more rope? We keep finding holes in the ground.
How much rope of mine did you guys use?
We've used 3 lengths of rope, totaling 150.
Was any of that?
I don't know. I
Probably.
don't know if this 24 or this 26 will yield anything on Danica's body.
Hmm.
No, look at me. I gotta...
Neither of those are natural. 20 either. What else are you? You're just
What's his modifier?
I'm just looking for different
plus
places,
7.
places and things,
I'm helping him.
Plus
places and things.
Make a investigation check. Yeah, his passive investigation is 20.
disgusting. Is that
Don't worry about it.
16.
what's it called? Observant feat. You can read people's mouth.
16.
16.
Investigation.
Okay, so you start fumbling through the room, looking at different books. Several of them are charred from laser blasts and fire blasts, and
Arrow.
I don't think any of these are to secret passages.
That's good.
You would think there would be more secret tunnels.
oops,
Do you need to dive?
I just need one of those little black bags. I thought I had one.
Yeah.
And as you're digging around, you open a book, and the book actually has a false center. And you pull a velvety black bag out of the middle of this book.
No one else sees anything.
Slow to hand check. Bet.
Oh, this is definitely cursed. You guys, I found a thing with like a skull cracked.
Just imagine it has a chain, too. I just couldn't find a chain.
It's like a full amulet necklace thing. Does anyone do magics?
Its eyes, as you touch it, flare, and its nostrils flare red suddenly.
Okay, I'm gonna put
Not,
these.
not like, not like.
Back in the
It
book.
just feels warm, like strong.
Last time we touched a weird thing, most of us blew up.
Yep. I'm going to hold it in just the bag. Does anyone have,
before that?
you know, understand magics?
I
don't.
Give me a look at it. Give me about 10, maybe 11, 12 minutes. to look.
Roll a
66 seconds.
My arm is getting tired. I'm going to need you to hurry up.
You gotta hold it for 10 minutes. Or, you could just set it on the ground.
No, I've dedicated this much.
I ritually cast.
Gritty realism. You have to do
Identify.
it in real time.
If you ritually cast something, does it cost a spell slot?
No.
No.
Great, I take.
and this tells you what it is, right? Identify.
You must touch throughout the casting of the spell. So I am.
You're holding
holding
it.
Yes. If it is magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn the properties and how to use them. It requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. The item was created by a spell. You learn which spell created it.
Roll a d8 for me. 2. Okay.
That's your remaining HP. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Oof. Okay, so
That would be the trend for Atlas. Let me look
this
at
is
Bang.
this is a medallion of the monster hunter. Each of these medallions is keyed to a specific creature type. This one is aberration.
Nice.
The medallion is carved from the bones or remnants of said type of creature. So that is literally carved from the bones or the remains of an aberration. When the creature of that type is within 60 feet of it, the amulet will glow with white hot light out of its eyes and nose, which you can feel through clothes and armor. The light lasts for 1 round before fading to a steady red glow for as long as a creature of the keyed type is in range, within 60 feet. If the amulet is touching the skin of a creature when it first flares with the light, that creature must make a con save or take 1d4 damage. If you are sleeping, the amulet amulet activates, it will wake you from any kind of sleep.
You
And-
take 1d6 damage from it if
1d4.
What?
1d4. If it's touching Shulth's skin under, like if it's like under, you know, your armor, and it activates when it first flares up for that one round, you take 1d4.
But if it's on top of the armor.
He doesn't exactly, but he can feel it. He feels the heat. You can feel the heat of it, and so essentially, this is kind of like Sting from Lord of the Rings. Like
Oh, Lord of the Rings. Not
not. I was thinking of the band of Sting, the musician. But
And it is currently glowing orange.
But
it glowed orange for a second.
Oh, okay.
it's not glowing now.
It is not currently glowing now.
Oh, there's no aberration. I guess you don't know the details behind this statement, but aberration.
What?
Aberration.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, sorry, you guys.
Abawa.
This is a medallion of the monster hunter. Obviously, by the way, this is for aberrations. It's made out of an aberration. If you were to attune to it, and you're wearing it,
Do you have to attune to it? Or does it just do it?
let me take another look at it while Michael tells me whether or not you
You don't have to be attuned to it. No,
You
just
don't.
have to be wearing it.
you don't have to be attuned to it. Obviously, come on. But it'll glow when there is an aberration around. If it's touching your skin when it initially glows, it will hurt you. However, you can wear it while you're sleeping. If one gets within 60 feet from you, it can wake you.
You've gotten a little smarter since I last seen you.
I've always been. this-
Make a nature check.
1d4 psychic.
16.
16. You also can tell specifically that this was made from a chul. And a chul looks like this.
Gnarly.
Kind of tentacly mouth things, huge claws, weird, crazy.
This one in particular was made from a chol. You know, like a big lobster.
I thought you said it was made from an aberration.
I thought those, yeah.
They're like,
The type of.
yeah, those are like primeval, like ancient monsters.
And
like
like-
specifically the chul are.
Ancient lobsters.
And like demons and
Like
such.
really
Yep.
aged lobster. With tentacles out of its mouth. Tentacles.
Tentacles.
You asked about them earlier.
It's weird how that keeps coming back.
Why do you keep asking about tentacles?
Well, because that was the thing that I saw in the cave.
Just tentacles?
It was a face with the tentacly things.
Yeah, that's where the tentacles come from on the big lobsters.
So this could be a clue to leading me to finding one of them.
More tentacles?
I don't know what it was.
Who else?
Perhaps.
Also, who else was investigating? Was it you?
I was looking around. I was trying to get a lay of the structure we're in. So like looking for places to go and maybe peeking corners and such.
You were also looking for hidden things, right?
Yes.
Also investigation then.
Yes.
Make one for me.
Did someone sneeze because Killer Kate says bless you?
Bless you.
I sneezed
Bless
earlier,
me.
so thank you.
My 13 investigation.
13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good enough. I was hoping for a 10.
Could my Diane be helping me?
Sure.
Oh, that's not gonna. That's gonna help. This is the 13. Woo. Yeah.
You don't find any hidden doors. You do, however, as you're digging through things, you see on a book, one of the upside down bookshelves, which the books are all perfectly fit into these shelves so well that even though everything's upside down, the books are still on the shelf.
Huh.
They haven't fallen. You see this flask. Just kind of sitting between some books. It seems to be made of like a strange purple iridescent metal. I would have it physically here, but the 3D print of it failed last night, so
Gotcha.
I don't have it yet.
Okay.
But I can show you a photo of what it looks like. Give me
Yeah.
one moment.
I can grab the flask.
Is there anything in the flask?
Kind of looks like this, except a purplish metallic instead of silver and bronze and stuff.
They can't see that. Can they?
Nope.
Looks very cool.
Yeah, you'll just
It looks
next
kinda
week.
like
You'll see it next week.
Card pack almost. Basically, like, but like in a flask.
And when you pick it up,
Nice.
you can immediately feel, it almost feels like something inside is wiggling.
Aberrations and tentacly things.
I'm within 60 feet of the amulet.
I'm instantly curious about this. Looking at whatever he has. This last.
You are within 60 feet. But first, my question for you of what I need.
Okay.
I need you to roll.
Okay.
Do you have a D100 over there?
I do.
Roll your D100 with the percentile dice.
Okay.
Both.
Does a 0 mean 0?
0 is 0 unless they're double 0. So I rolled an 8.
Uh-oh.
It's been nice knowing you.
My
An
game,
honor?
that's better. It's just because it's lower percent chance of good things happening.
Golf.
It's not my game.
Just roll one more time. Just roll one more time.
Is he getting advantage because I'm curious?
Yeah.
Helping him?
42.
42.
The answer to life, universe, and everything. And the best thing on this D100 table.
Oh, it's gotta be, right?
Yeah, of course.
Hold on one moment.
You know, us together only have about a 42% chance of figuring out whatever this is.
Schultz,
Yes.
your amulet. Are you wearing it? Are you holding it? What
At
are
this
you doing?
point, I probably would have held it unless somebody said, or
It has a chain.
like put it on underneath something, put it in a pocket on the inside.
You suddenly feel a searing, radiant heat for about 6 seconds.
You guys, this thing is getting pretty warm. It's uncomfortably warm.
If you
You know,
if you look at it, its eyes are glowing.
His eyes are glowing. It's doing the. Adla, what does it do? It's doing the thing.
it means an aberration.
Transform
I think
into
there's
a
a
weird that
demon
bear-
in a jar over here.
It's weird that this glows when we first look at whatever's wiggling around in this thing.
Can I get it like more than 60 feet away from him and see if the amulet shows up?
You can totally do that. You could go up to the next floor. You could go up the tunnel.
Something about your tone makes me extremely nervous.
No, you could.
I would so Diane has like a bag essentially on him, like a little pouch strap to it. I'm just gonna set it in that and have him lock it up. There.
He gets up the tunnel and your amulet stops glowing.
It stopped.
untransformed from a bear.
I got like a demon thing in a jar. Ooh, wait a second.
Give me about 11 minutes with this.
That sounds like a good
figuring this thing
idea.
out.
That sounds like a real good idea.
Bring it back and do that.
I think I've seen one of those before.
We're just gonna skip my 11 minutes.
Is this like a Janely situation? But worse.
Does it sound like there's a tadpole in there?
These ancient flasks. I'm doing the wrong accent again. These ancient flasks. They're from Nethril. Yeah, you weren't around the first time that this guy appeared.
Yeah, I'm just very confused.
These are ancient
The
Nethril,
legend in D&D. In this,
like in the canon of
Yeah,
D&D.
yeah.
Period. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the D&D canon.
Yeah. These creatures are these were like some of those artifacts that we talked about last time. Like one of those, yes, like kind of like your box that I helped you open.
yeah.
And if my memory serves, how about you, Atla, make a history check with advantage?
Advantage.
Does anyone have a bag of holding?
I can make one.
Okay. Because to make the amulet not helpful if it was on all the time.
24.
If I'm remembering right, this holds a creature.
I think I'm remembering right too.
Yeah. It can hold just about any kind of creature, in fact. But just be careful when you open it. That you keep a good steady hand on it, and you know exactly what you want what's inside to do. Because once you unfurl it, it's gonna do what you want first. Then it's gonna realize it's free,
And then do whatever it wants.
and then it's gonna probably leave.
What's in it?
Something to do with this.
Would you identify?
Your identify would tell that. I mean, it could be any kind of creature, I suppose. Let's see. I've never actually dealt with one of these before, so how about I? Let's see. Now, typically, what you'll find locked in these are from the same plane of existence as you.
Okay.
That's not the rule. That's the norm. Like it would probably be more common to find something like that, but based on what I overheard you talking about that amulet, and if it's glowing, aberrations usually aren't from this plane.
Is there a chance it's a ancient Cho?
No. Could be. I mean, if it's an aberration, I mean, that's any kind of, that could be a chuld, it could be a gibbering mouther, that could be, the list goes on and on.
Would this be considered like behind total cover?
What?
Like, since it's in the flask?
Yeah, it's like
Trying to like that would
mechanically here, so it's almost like a it's almost like it's in its own sub pocket plane, pocket dimension.
Okay.
What's handy?
Um
Oh, it's like a magic.
okay, so
So if we use this jar, release this thing, we have to think clearly about what we want this thing to do, whatever this thing may be. Does then the jar lose all of its magic? Say as I
No.
accidentally open and drink from the flask.
well, how about we just really figure out what it does, and he casts identify. Oh, all right, yeah. So this
Sound identify. Thanks.
this is this seems to be some kind of special iron. You can, if it's
it for sake of us both figuring this out together.
sure.
Yeah.
It looks like this is some special kind of iron. And if it's
okay.
when it's empty, you can capture something. You can capture a creature that's within 60 feet.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Once it's trapped,
Any
it's
creature?
trapped until it's released forever. When you release it, it's friendly to you for 1 hour, and then after an hour,
Wow.
your commands no longer work. So I would recommend you get out of there within an hour.
And you tell it to go the other way.
Or get back in the flask.
Yeah, you just. But
Oh.
Come on, you dummies.
then I'll have to listen to you for an hour if you opened it.
You just put it back in
I wonder if we could trap Oral in here.
Who?
Oral?
Or go in there or whatever that black robed thing was.
Also, yeah, definitely there's a creature in here. That's what we can tell. There's definitely something in here. The only way we can know for sure what's in here is to open it.
Should we?
Or shake it. Shake it around for a second.
No,
No,
no.
we've been told not to do
We
that.
can open
Should we go outside and
No, we don't. We should definitely not open this right
I
now.
would
Don't
I'd
we?
recommend you don't open this now. I would save this for a rainy day. Anyway, I found some stuff on Danica's body here, if you're interested.
Yes.
Yes.
very much?
Close.
It looks like she was tailing someone named Villain Harpel.
Dylan Hartnell. Should I have?
Yes, you should know this name, but also I know this name.
I don't know this.
It's a she. Nasty lady. She's part of the Arcane Brotherhood.
Harpel?
VELLYNNE Velen Harpel, Harpell.
Name's pretty on the nose.
Villain. They got a villain.
Is it part of the Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes.
Butter. Oh yeah, I forgot where Butter's upstairs still. He's like
He's-
with the axe beaks and stuff. Looks like she was trailing somebody named Valen Harper. Harpel. Also looks like well, you were helping him, right? When he was doing that. So you also you find a few like chicken scratch writings talking about sunblight. But in the reference of like it's capitalized. Like proper noun. It's almost being used like talking about a name. Sunblight is up to something. Sunblight plans to destroy all of 10 towns.
I relay that information to the crew.
Oh, you know, yeah, Sunblight. I know that name somehow.
What is Sunblight? Or
Everybody make a history check. Except Gerbil.
Okay, all right. Sorry.
Oh,
Just not yet.
Gotcha.
7.
12.
so what was that die game? No. No, I rolled a 1 unless die game can help me with it.
Nope. So the name means nothing to anyone. Well, the name rings a bell a little bit, I guess. Not sure. Maybe Sunblade.
I've never heard of this name before.
Never heard of it in all my years of wandering.
Arius, how about you make that check again?
8.
Not the guy with +7 history.
I mean, the first one looked like it was an 18,
It was a little
but it
cattywampus.
was
That's a natural 12.
it was a little off,
Understand.
and I felt like I should re-roll it.
27 would be that for Dritz.
Fritz is really saving us tonight.
I know I'm trying to not like do too much.
I like you, Dritz.
Will Sunblade. Yeah, that's oh yeah, he's a nasty one. He's a dwerger. Zardok Sunblade. He has several sons. I'm actually pretty sure that's who's been terrorizing 10 towns is his sons for some reason, doing the bidding, doing their bidding, his bidding. He's got a keep to the south towards the spine of the world.
Is there any reason? Do we have reason to believe that he was the person who stole Danica's heart?
Well, are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
You would, I mean, dwergers are 4 foot tall, maybe,
Okay.
and this was like a 6, 7, like 6 foot tall person
Gotcha.
in
He
the black
was
robe.
almost double the height of a dwerger.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
No tentacles though, Schultz.
What do I know what a dwerger is? I'm assuming.
Dark, yes, they are the like dark
Dark-sided
dwarves.
And they can turn invisible.
Yeah, they turn invisible at will. They can also enlarge themselves to the size of an ogre. Super fun.
This makes more sense now. I forgot that about dwerger, and we found ogre tracks.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was actually an ogre.
Was it?
Was it?
We have no idea.
I'm at.
I don't know.
We don't know these things about Dwerger. That was just DM telling the cats.
Yeah.
Austin, know things about dwerger.
Yes.
Does not.
Yes.
Got it.
So you, Austin, would know that yes, those were actually ogre tracks.
Don't try to comprehend what's going on. We're just
It's okay,
adventurers.
Alex.
We're just on a ride here.
Zordok's got, based on these notes here from Danica, it seems like he's planning something, and it seems like he's in league with Asmodeus.
Oh, great.
Gotcha.
Jeez.
Do I know who Asmodeus is?
Wrote about him in some writings.
But it also seems like he doesn't know that he's working for Asmodeus. I wish I could have talked to this Danica person because first off, atrocious handwriting.
What do you want to ask her?
What's going on?
It's great. We'll wait here.
Danica, I know you're not feeling super great right now. We're probably feeling better than you were when you tore your heart out. What the heck is going on? The body of Danica.
Make a performance check.
Okay.
Still in there?
Ooh, 18. Michael's debating whether or not my character is too broken with things that are not part of his features and traits.
You feel darkness in your mind. It's kind of cold. Feels like you're in a cold, damp cave. You hear footsteps approaching. And you hear a distant voice. Ah, yes, Shulf. Seeking me out in the afterlife, I see. My time is precious, just as it was when I was alive. I have lots to do and lots to learn, and try to figure out what can I help you with.
What the heck is going on?
That is too broad of a question, Shulf.
Okay, so
Specifics.
we know that somehow the Dwerger have probably come and taken you. Do you know who killed you?
I wish I could answer that question, but I have no idea.
Okay.
I was lured here.
Why? What were you after here?
Knowledge, of course.
Of
Duh.
what?
Ask her what came out of you.
I
I'm sure I would have seen
received a letter that
Yeah, she
there
would've seen it.
was information here on the whereabouts of an artifact from the ancient civilization that could end the Frost Maiden's winter. So, of course, naturally, I came and I walked down. I got down into these tunnels and to this library when suddenly I turned around and there was this figure cloaked and their hand went straight into my heart and ripped it out and I died. And here I am.
Do you know where exactly we can find Sunblight? Or where we can go to look?
His fortress, most likely to the south.
Great, great. No, okay, so no specific about that. Is there anyone else that you think we should be going after to find more information on, any of the other things?
Suddenly, she it's almost like time and space bends, and she is like nose to nose with you and grabs your clothes and pulls you up to her. Shulf, now is not the time to ask questions. Now is the time to act.
Got it.
Understand me?
Yep.
You see like his physical form also like jerk forward a little bit. His eyes are like glassed over and foggy looking to you.
I'll walk over to him and
Shulf,
try and like shake him
I don't
out
have
of
much
it.
time left.
Got it. Go do the important things you have to do.
You may ask me one more question.
Hey
Make
guys,
it count.
I have one more question that I can ask. Does anyone have any suggestions? Quickly. Quickly.
How should we prepare?
That's too broad. I can tell you right now.
What will we face?
Do we want to know what came out of here that busted out of this thing?
Yes.
Do you know what the creepy thing that busted out of here was?
That is unimportant. It was an automaton type creature. It was a
Right.
sentry.
I already,
run important.
I already know this. Okay. We wasted it. Goodbye.
You can ask me one more question.
Such a genius.
One more good question. Dumb questions are free.
Questions that Michael has already answered are free.
What do we need to kill? How do we kill it?
We already know so much.
Sunblight, this.
Here is the information I can give you.
Okay.
Great.
Zardoc has been amassing
Sorry.
a trove. Sunblight
Oh.
has been amassing a trove of Chardolin, the cursed Chardolin, the black ice. No one has been able to get close enough to see why. But my fear is that Asmodeus is impersonating Deep Dwera, is what I've been able to lurk on this side of life so far. Zardoc believes he is serving Deep Dwera, but in fact is serving Asmodeus. And just Schulth's eyes unfog. You're no longer standing there with Danica. She's gone.
We are a bunch of idiots to not be able to come up with a good question about the Charlatan that we've been carrying around in our buckets. I thought about it for a second, but then I thought, no, it cannot possibly be important for this.
All the time in the world before you went and asked her to come up with good questions. So maybe you're not great at evaluating the quality of her questions before you go to ask them to a dead person.
Does
Maybe we
everybody
should
not
stop
know
blaming each other.
that I talk to dead
is what
people?
we do.
This has literally never happened before. Most of the time it's like, hey, is everything okay? And they go, no. And I'm like, all right,
I'm dead.
peace out. I didn't expect to be grabbed from the ghost realm.
And on that note, we're going to take a quick little 3-minute break.
Good.
And we'll be right back. it doesn't matter if raccoons have salivary glands or not because they're still Oh, hey guys, welcome back.
Yes.
You know, the blue raspberry flavor comes from a special gland in a beaver's.
We're back.
We're back.
Oh, we're back.
Do you know that almost no action animal has blue pigment, and it's normally light tricks that make it? Yeah.
All right.
Popcorn's
So-
good.
You guys,
Popcorn.
well, it's been fun to
Dritz, you okay?
Your old age is getting to ya.
my old age is catching up with me. I've got to go. It's been fun, but sounds like you've got some Dwerger to find.
Yeah, they're to the south by
Yeah.
the spine of the world.
You know, in fact, I bet I could show you a map.
We got all sorts of stuff. Anything else you got in there?
Great, you didn't have any good questions either. We're all at fault here.
He's over here like, this is bullcrap. Look at my case.
I can't believe
feeding
you're
us.
still-
We're still-
you're still, yeah, I can't believe you're still on that.
He's like rolling.
I-
roll again.
You know, I've used like all my 8th level and my 9th level spell slots. So
Well, I mean,
They
again,
get
thank you for
to
that.
9th level? Says the ranger, who's not going to do anything higher than 5.
they come in pints.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I've got here. You can take this map with you. How about that?
Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah.
Is it a map of this area?
It's a map. I've got to find the map. Hold on.
Who are you talking to? We're both hearing voices again.
You know, the thing about hearing voices is that you just go to accept it.
That's what I always said, and people thought that was crazy.
They just don't understand.
Hey, does everybody else see Dritz, or is it just?
Is Dritz
Who are
in
you
the
talking
room
to?
with you right now?
Have we ever seen? Have we ever seen Gerbil and Dritz in the same room?
I'm pretty sure we did. Wait.
I mean, I haven't.
I was
Oh, that's fair.
outside of Care Bear, or whatever we call him.
Teddy.
Teddy, that's the guy.
So yeah, here's a map of Icewind Dale that you can keep with you from now on.
Yep.
Whoa.
Sorry about that. That was probably really loud in the microphone.
Bless you.
Not 100% sure where that
Well,
that fortress is, but I'm pretty sure it's down here somewhere.
Yeah.
I know it's south of Dugan's Hole. Kind of in this mountainous area here.
Who's? Never mind.
If I had to guess, I would say it's probably tucked away back on here.
Cool. Yeah, we can
I circle that, put it on the map.
we can navigate pretty adeptly. So we've got
You,
opportunities.
you know where to
Where
go.
are we at?
Base
Says
here,
the
right?
ranger.
You guys currently are here-ish.
Okay.
So that's
help you
probably from here. That's probably a solid 12 to 18 hours, depending on if it's snowing. Oh no, you've got travel, so 12 hours. You've got sleds and stuff. I saw them up there. Also, very nice chap you picked up along the way, Butter. Yes.
He's great. We love him.
I can't believe.
An expert on many things. He has expertise.
Oh,
For us when Danica's dead.
Oh,
I mean, he was just
Danica-
suggested to come
He's
to
gonna
the
be
party,
devastated.
but
Do you want me to break it to him?
He doesn't really know who. No, it's fine. I'll tell him.
Okay.
I don't know if I have enough tea bags.
What if he's he's gonna try to avenge Danica? You got channel points.
Well, I've got to be off. Got to, make sure that nothing else is falling apart. But I'll try to meet back up with you in Brenchander
Sure.
in
On-
7 days time.
Yeah.
Shorter, I don't know.
If while you're heading out traveling, if you happen to come across a small, deep gnome, little angry thing, tell him that.
Oh, the rock guy.
Yeah.
Ah, he was the one standing by the fireplace, right?
Yeah.
Asked me a few times, like, "Oh, do you see me now?"
Yeah.
I'm the wrong guy to ask that question. I see everything, so
He's a weird one, but
I'll keep my eyes
Our
out.
weird one.
Yeah. All right. Well. Bye. The panther just runs up the tunnel, and he quickly follows behind.
Oh, okay. I thought for the panther, that'd be dope.
You hear from like further up into the next room. Oh, it looks like your friend's gone.
So now Rohit has gone somewhere else. He's probably just exploring.
Bruce. Oh yeah, where did he? Probably reading books or something, talking to the moon spirit.
So where are you guys heading? What are you doing?
You said that we can go. There's things further down into this thing.
There-
Can I look down the hole, see where it goes?
It's dark,
Dark.
Real dark.
cold.
And we're real out of rope, too.
Yeah, we're all out of rope.
I mean,
but you know what? We're not.
A dream.
Light cantrips.
oh yeah, I don't.
Oh, he's got a.
I'm going to grab a pebble or rock, magical tinker, and throw it down the hole, and it gives me 5 radius light. I want to see what's going on down there. How far down it goes.
It seems to be similar. Like it's almost like a nice like 20, 30 degree slope that graduates down into another room, like another chamber. But this chamber looks a little more rough, like stone, all stone. It's not ornate at all. It's not pretty. There's nothing. It's just utilitarian in nature. Like
My curiosity is getting the best of me here. What do you guys think we should do?
What if we do this somewhat quickly?
Or
I've already hopped on the hole. He approved it.
you jump down, and it looks like a holding room. You see,
Not again.
you see like large brass and copper not stills, but kind of, like just these big mechanical looking things that would have had liquid pumping through them. You see a slot where there's almost like the outline of a giant person, but there's nothing there. Oh, and it would have had things plugged up to it, and like with your give me a intelligence check.
Just checking my intelligence.
Yeah.
Not a saving.
Nope, just intelligence. Yep.
That's only an 8.
would he be able to identify one of the ones in the slots?
Help me out
How
here.
much time we got? Like 11 minutes?
Help me out here. Like, are you wearing your glasses? Are you like?
If I'm trying to figure this thing out, yeah, those things are coming back out.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
as you're
Do it quick. Gotta just look at it.
roll again. Give me another roll.
I mean, if you wanted investigation, I'm looking at
Sure. It could be investigation if you're like
Great.
touching.
26.
Yeah. This very much fits the bill of a creature that could have tunneled its way out of here.
The top
Of like-
we build it. If we wanted one ourselves, have this iron bar, a few other hands, probably light a fire.
We'd have to get it out
He
of
talking to himself down there
all
again.
of this
I don't
crap.
hear anything.
It'd have to drag it through a hole.
It looks
with
to be
the-
about 12 to 15 feet tall. Pretty tall. Pretty big.
Probably can't get
Um,
dragged out because it's not moving.
You see also in the middle of this room a humanoid shape not moving.
I will go check out this humanoid shape not moving. See why it is not moving.
It's been nice
What it
knowing
is.
you when you have a heart.
Have you found anything yet, Atla?
Yes, this is where they make the automatons. And
Automa what?
automatons.
No.
This is there's a humanoid thing not moving here. I'm gonna check it out.
The last humanoid thing not moving became a skeleton and attacked us.
You you see an just kind of looks like a man dead. You see do you touch him?
I am hesitant to, but I want to get close enough to investigate.
You can see there are things like he has like almost like a fanny pack on that clearly has stuff in it.
Austin knows this is probably a bad decision.
The classic D&D question. Do I give myself
It's
killed?
slightly ajar.
Kate says run.
Atlas' fault is he's very curious, so he will obviously look into this fanny pack.
I will ready a shot at the thing.
You find a small brass key and a tube that has a scroll inside of it. The tube appears to be made of a pure crystal-like material.
Very hard crystal, like
Yeah.
durable.
In case of emergency.
Yeah.
Probably not
It
shattered.
seems familiar.
Seems familiar.
The feel of it.
Chardolin?
It feels like pure Chardolin, not cursed Chardolin. There are 2 scrolls inside.
I'd like to look at the scrolls.
You can carefully open the tube, and after spending just a minute looking at them, one of them is a spell scroll of invisibility. The other one is in a language that you don't understand. This room also is the first room that looks like it's been used. Like the furniture has been rearranged to actually function in an upside down room. It looks like someone's been working on something, but they're like a struggle has occurred here. So there are books and papers thrown around. It almost looks also in the middle of the room, there's a small shrine with an 8-sided star carved into a piece of wood.
Would I recognize that 8-sided star?
Make an intelligence check. Could it be religion?
An 8. I draw it.
Okay. Because you're alone at the moment. So yeah, that's
What if this is visible from the sane, safe end of this hole?
nothing.
Okay.
You
I come down.
Does the body look fresh dead? Like it's not completely like...
you can make a medicine check and I could tell you.
It's like it's cursed.
It's cursed.
That's a 14 plus my... it's a 16.
About as long as Danica's body would have been dead. Maybe a little longer. So just a little longer than hers. Like within the same hour though.
Could I tell
I came
how,
down with Shoal, by the way.
could I tell how long this thing's been dead? No, not how long, sorry, how it died.
Yes, it was
Seems
you start
hard.
flipping, moving the body around, and it has 2 holes piercing through its chest. Pretty big gauge, like bigger than a sword, bigger than a spear, like
About the size of the hole in Danica's heart chest.
yeah, roughly.
Any clearly identifying markers on whatever this body is?
No.
Do I know what race it is?
Human. Appears to be. Something seems off about it though, just slightly. Artificial almost, like the skin doesn't quite feel right.
Do shapeshifters return to their normal
They do.
form? Okay.
And that's it. And there's no more holes. This is the origin. This is the last point we have.
Cool. Can I see them come down. I explain everything. The body.
Sounds fun.
Scrolls.
Also, that 8-sided star thing.
I was
Wait,
about to ask if I'd seen that too.
looks like, I don't know, 12. Don't know if a 12 would give me anything.
We've talked about 3 deities so far. So if it could be Oral, it could be Mistra, or it could be Asmodeus.
Asmongoldus.
Asmodeus, yes.
Did you roll?
That one.
12. It seems to be reminiscent of Mistra.
Looks to be something like it's from Mistra. One of the chaos.
No, Mistra is the original goddess of magic.
One of the magic goddess. I wonder if this is a artistic
Would you guys have
representation of the Yetharin Mittelar.
No, that is her symbol.
Oh, never
That's
mind.
what it
This is-
stands for.
yeah, it's just
And with that, who has the high? Does anybody have 15 or higher for passive perception?
18.
18. You see something probably frightening to you.
Of course.
You see 6 sets of eyes around the perimeter, the back, like the furthest perimeter of this room. You see 6 sets of eyes looking at you. And you hear a slight, almost like a snake's tongue.
Time to go.
I don't know if anyone else heard this, but it's definitely, yes, it's time to go. Probably should not go any farther. Run. Like
You can
now.
make a nature check.
Okay.
Whenever I hear
No.
that, I always think, everybody make a nature check before you guys, before we get on the road.
6.
6.
You tell it's an aspen. But
Also make a Constitution saving throw.
Nature's neat. It's called a nature walk.
Nature.
Please make it a 12 or higher.
Hey, 15. All right.
Make your nature check one more time. I'm giving you advantage because you're a reptilian creature.
9. Relative.
We don't know.
Ruith runs by, gives him a D4 of guidance.
I rolled 2 7s, no matter how I
Is
get
your
out of
your
it.
inspiration?
Oh, I've got 2 inspiration. I actually do. So so I think that's a 12 plus whatever. What's the DM's inspiration? Or is it the other D20?
It's rolling a new d20 as well.
Great. I'll scratch that off of the.
Minimum of 10 additional points.
So 14.
14. Oh, good. You have heard of these creatures
Get a
before.
Nat 20.
This is what they look like. It's a basilisk. And there are
Yeah,
6
get the
of them.
frick out of there.
They don't seem to be approaching, but they are aware of your presence. And also, you would know that if you make eye contact with them, you start to turn to stone.
Yeah, don't look. Hey guys, you see that corner over there? Of course you don't. Don't look over there. It's time to leave. Just leave. Come on. We're going.
I'm ushering them back up.
Yeah, you guys.
Extra gifts.
Hey, look up at the tunnel. Look at the funny thing that Ruin's doing. Yep, keep going. Just walk that way.
You get up to the next floor. You don't hear them approach, following or anything, but there are 6 basilisks in that room.
It's a good.
Don't need that.
Good way to dissuade.
Wow.
Destroy them all. You don't have to be immune to petrification, are you?
What?
I don't have to be immune to petrification, are you? No, that was a meta joke. Don't worry about it.
The other thing with that flask that you would have gleaned is that whatever creature is inside it, when you unleash it, you can command it to do almost anything except hurt itself or do something that will certainly kill it. Like, you can't, obviously, if you like try to unleash it on a frost giant or something that's crazy, or like an ancient dragon, if it sees that, it's going to do everything that it can to not die. So anyway,
Really hope whatever's in there is good. Like, it would stink if it's like, yeah, Magikarp. I used Flash. You know? What? That's what we've been holding on to this whole time.
Yeah. You go into a fight, this is one slot too high, and you're like, well, I wasted this thing.
so you guys are up another level. What do you do?
I mean, Schultz here usually isn't afraid of things because he's just speaking to dead stuff all the time. So, I'm still running it. I'm booking it. I got all the information I knew. I hopefully now know how to make an automaton, from my knowledge.
Like maybe part
An
part of the way
advanced
there.
version of homunculus.
Yeah. Also, did everybody add their XP last
No.
time?
Well,
was the
were you gonna?
I put it in. I think I put it.
455, something like that.
5,600.
Whoa, not that much. I put it somewhere.
The
I don't recall.
the last message you said that with XP in it is 455 for last night's XP. Josh can take an extra 50 for learning to be so evil. Oh, that was way back February 4th.
Yeah.
Oops.
Hold on. Let's see. I thought I had dispersed XP after our last week.
I'm at 53
Oh, I think we already.
That sounds like it's
I'm at
close to where it should be.
Oh, we didn't have it after not after the fight that we did in the morning.
I know I took mine.
I might have dished it out right
Oh, you may have because
in a moment.
because I already have XP. So if I started that session at 0,
You wouldn't be at 0, but
well, I mean, if I started that session at exactly level 4, then I gained 3,000.
Does everyone feel like we have sufficiently scoped out this place?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
get out of here.
It's friggin'
yeah, you guys are leaving.
What was it you saw, Schultz?
Spooky eyes and things. I heard that.
a
When
what?
both of those, when the both of that happens at the same time,
dude. What
you don't mess with it.
sound like?
Was that close enough to the original thing that I would be able to guess what it was?
Well, even he was able to guess that it was you would have known it was a basilisk.
You know the basiliscus?
Basilisk?
You know the basiliscus?
Oh, no, the basilisk. Sorry, I just.
That's what. Yes, there was many of them.
No, he's never
I have no idea what a basilisk is.
never seen one in his life.
I may have rolled a 4.
They're big, hairy, and you don't want to mess with them.
Everybody go ahead and take 1,200 points of XP.
Ooh. Oh, we're gonna be like 60 short of leveling up. 1260,
Two rolls
right?
are going to determine.
Sure XP.
You said how
That should put everybody to level 5, I think.
How much?
1,200.
Yeah, I am. I'm literally 60 points short.
Oh yeah, I'm still.
Selrin and Arius,
1275?
you guys go ahead and take the extra to get to level 5.
Dope.
Gerbil.
Yes.
So, everybody else, you guys are traveling now. Heading south? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
We would like an opportunity to safely long rest before going there,
Just
right?
take your time, Chris.
I'm pretty sure we're going to pass it down on the way in.
Right, I'm just saying, yeah. And we can travel
Several
really
towns.
well.
You'll pass East Haven, Cardinival, Goodmead, and Dugan's Hole. Family friendly, guys.
No,
I thought we were abusing the pronunciation, but it's literally
It's literally Dugan's Hole.
okay.
That's literally the name of it.
Okay.
So you guys will pass several towns on the way. You can choose which one you want to stop at.
Last one I think would make the most sense.
Dugan's Hole it is. Yes. It's about. Well, we're not going to get there yet, okay?
Okay.
Gerbil. Pebble Rinser. You are currently on the back of an axe beak, making your way through the tundras of Icewind Dale. Make a d20 roll for me. And this is going to be a survival check.
Oh, survival. I've survived. Of course, just took my chat bot offline. Quick, D20.
Here.
That's a 16. These have liquid in them.
Yes, that one does.
Oh, that's cool.
The confusion of like.
Huh.
Okay, cool.
wild.
16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a d20 again.
Are you looking?
And this
Yeah,
time,
go ahead.
Okay.
this time add your dexterity to it.
You whoop his dice goblin.
Another.
They come in pints. I'm just gonna keep making that joke.
19.
Okay. Okay.
That's a good dice, man.
So, you
You gotta
get
learn spells.
halfway to
Shoot.
East Haven.
Get a spell.
Yeah, halfway to East Haven.
Yep. When suddenly the silhouette of a white dragon appears on the horizon. It scares your axe beak and it bucks you. You land in the snow and the axe beak takes off running. This dragon swoops down, doesn't see you, picks up the axe beak, carries it off.
I was rocked the whole time.
You remember just a few conversations you've had in Tin Towns with some nomads. And they talked about building an igloo, which you decide, okay, to survive, I need to build an igloo.
I've been wanting to build an
And with a 19, you build a great igloo. It's awesome. You seal yourself in from the elements. You're nice and toasty. Like your natural warmth just warms you up. You don't even have to make a fire. So you're catching some Z's. All right, who's leading the charge for the party that is traveling?
I'll,
Adding my HP for level 5.
Me.
okay.
I'll be in the igloo, guys.
So
All right, cool.
Just take that.
Make a perception check.
Oh boy.
Am I supposed to be rolling for it?
Oh wait, no.
No, it's
fixed.
fixed.
Never mind.
Yeah.
19.
You guys approach East Haven and you see this very well made, like bougie looking igloo.
dope. I want to compliment whoever made such a great improvised shelter.
You obviously this would
I
be
like
a
that.
place, but also it would be a red flag of like, oh, somebody's stranded here.
We should probably see if that person needs help.
Okay. Your them knows what to do here.
I approach the igloo.
Gerbil, make a perception check.
It's a 9, and my perception is a 1. So that's a 10.
You are half asleep right now. Nice and cozy. Not a care in the world. You even forgot why you were coming this way. You forgot what you were doing.
Fantastic.
Oh man, I want to transform into a polar bear so bad.
Was that in character?
No, that was me talking.
Arius, you
If we were pranksters, we would have you crawl in as the polar bear into the igloo.
That'd be a dead polar bear.
you approach and you see like the little slit kind of opening into it, and you look down and you see a half asleep gnome bundled up nice and cozy.
I go over, I kind of like poke him.
You're the only one in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would assume so.
For now, yeah.
And I'm not a polar bear. I'm not a polar bear. I'm just
What are you?
a giant.
Oh,
Goliath.
that's so much better.
Or Goliath, sorry.
A giant Goliath. Okay.
So it looks like
We're the
Atla,
same tribe, so
Yeah.
he would look a lot. We'd have the same
Look like-
marking.
I probably think he's Atla.
like kind of the red,
It's
red
racist. You think
paint.
all good
Probably.
Goliath
All
look the
Goliaths
same?
They look
Yeah.
the same to me.
You get poked by Goliath.
Atla.
What?
What'd
Don't
you-
hear it?
You hear it? Yeah.
Huh?
Who was that? That sounded like a.
You know Atla?
You're talking from two different places, right? Did you learn a new magic
What are you-
trick?
Was that you?
You see
Atla,
Atlas.
get in here.
You see Atlas' face pop down.
Oh, it's stupid.
I
I
can't
just
resist.
lift the top of the igloo to look inside.
I'm
I
gonna-
don't crawl in.
I'm gonna thaumaturgy to like harmlessly shake the ground, just under.
How many Atlas are there out there?
Not enough.
There's a herd of them. This is great.
Who are you?
This is Gerbil's favorite day. 2 Atlas.
Double the pleasure. Come on in, guys.
It's not big. It's barely big enough for one
It's a little
Goliath.
tiny.
I got really good at building igloos. I can,
Don't you have a tiny hut? Why'd you have to build an igloo?
you know, I've been wanting to build an igloo. A lot of facts.
Don't you really have tiny? Like you've been trying to do tiny
Igloo
huts for
fact?
so long.
I think that might be, you might be confusing me with somebody else. From a different campaign.
Oh,
I didn't really remember.
You two know each other?
You could say that.
Yeah, he ran into a wall once. It was hilarious.
I almost got through.
He gets a little angry sometimes, but like
I got better.
like barbarian.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's originally part of our crew. We've probably been adventuring. What was that 5 years that we were doing?
I mean, this decade.
3.
What?
At least a few.
3 levels.
2 no years. This has been 2 years going on.
Feels like forever.
Lose track of the days, but
Yeah. Saw a dragon.
yeah.
White guy.
The same white dragon we saw before we went into the cave with the
Sure.
my Yeti. With my Yeti family.
Yeah.
You don't know that I have a Yeti family, right?
He's got Yeti.
No idea you have a Yeti
He
family.
does now.
Tell me about your Yeti family.
Hey, you're here, Sean.
Well, you know, ooga booga bada booga
Oh,
bada.
I see.
It's Yeti.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Most don't. Yeah. So, white dragon.
White
obviously,
dragon.
you're alive.
Fell off an axe peak.
Yeah.
Igloo.
Where'd
You're
the
caught
axe
up.
go?
Just over there. Just kept going.
With the white dragon?
I assume so.
Are they friends?
Did the white dragon eat the axe peak?
Yeah. It was
Well, they're not really friends anymore.
He ate it.
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
he?
yeah.
They went out to eat.
How many owlbears have you killed since we last saw you?
You know what? Owlbear free this whole area.
Oh.
On my watch, you can count on that.
Well, there's
Impressive.
also no aberrations around. Here, too.
Off in the distance,
Uh-oh.
cresting a hill, you see a pack of like Arctic owl bears just crossing the horizon.
Oh boy, guys.
So, what was this you were saying?
You know what? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna click on this thing that says secret.
They're pretty far, but
Oh, do I see him now?
you see them, but it's pretty far.
It's possible that they're extremely migratory and have just come to the area.
I mean, it could be this igloo. We gotta disassemble the igloo. Grab some ice.
Are they aggravated by the igloo?
You could just
I think they just like
They could just
geometry.
leave.
you could just leave the igloo here.
Oh, hey, is this Drist?
Oh, hello, no,
Hey.
my name is Butter.
Oh,
Yes, we've met before.
Drist ever say you sound
No, we have met before. I am Butter.
Yeah. I was really angry that day.
Yes, you had been cursed.
Yeah, I was
So
still full horrible.
We've got to fill you in on a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
yes,
Not now, though.
yes.
On the journey.
I owe you guys breakfast. Let's just say that.
I think we're heading to kill some Dwarger.
Oh, sweet.
Sunblight, Zardock,
Nah.
in the reverse order. Last name Sunblight, first name Zardock.
History.
Sure. You're from underground, so
Are we taking a long rest?
That's what I was about
in the
to say.
town.
you're not to the town yet.
Okay, got it.
You know,
We're almost to
Got it.
that seems
Dugan's
like
You're
it'd be about
between East Haven and Dugan's Hole.
Got it.
17.
Yeah, you're actually familiar with the name, especially like in the Underdark and like the underground. Like that is kind of like a fear
This wouldn't let me
instilled name. You guys are like here, so you are like on the actual path to Dugan's Hole now. You're coming up this way, so you guys are on your way to Dugan's Hole.
I could really use some good mead.
You
You know where we could find any good meat around here?
They can't see the map. There's a map and there's a town before we get to Dugan's Hole called Good Mead.
Oh,
that was the joke.
Camera.
That was
no, that's my camera. We will get this to the stream eventually. We'll get there.
If I had a mirror, I could show them. We did a series of mirrors, so
Yeah.
You must describe
Well, really, we just
very
need our
well.
capture card to work the right way because it has 4 inputs, but it's neither here nor there. So yeah, are you guys gonna you stop in Dugan's Hole?
oh, so the owlbears are just kind of gone.
Yeah, they were just transitorily crossing the tundra.
It's for humor's
Dugan's-
sake.
Huh?
It was for humor.
Yes, yes.
The
exactly.
owlbears think it's really funny when they do that.
Dugan's Hole is the smallest of all the 10 towns. There's only about 50 people. It is not friendly, does not offer very much, and it is not very comfortable.
What's the local law enforcement like?
They have 12 tribal warriors.
Oh, wait, duh.
The speaker is named Edgra, and
Grab boat.
His is known as like a trapper. Like that's what their profession was.
They trap owlbears?
No.
Elves. Is that what you were saying? No, it sounded like never mind.
I just kind of had a hard time saying owl.
You actually probably would know this. There's not an inn in Dugan's Hole. So
All right, guys. So here's how you build an igloo. Let's see.
so Goodmead, however, does have a lot more in the way of comfort.
You guys,
and
I'm
friendly.
thinking, I'm remembering that Dugan's Hole kind of sucks. We should probably stop in Goodmead since
Along the way.
since we're passing
So
through.
thankfully, you think of that before you pass through Goodmead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And you're able to
I got to try their mead.
I know.
I hear it's really good.
stop at the Mead Hall, which is the biggest building in town, and it's where Goodmead's honey wine comes from. It's been around for about half a century, and super comfy. You're able to get rooms.
Are there rooms enough for all of us, or do we have to pair up again?
You could each get your own room if you wanted, if you guys have the gold for it. Really, it would be the copper for it.
Yeah.
I think we got it.
Separate rooms it is, I guess.
So you guys are able to rest, and you can take a long rest.
Oh, good. Do I have food and water and drink?
Yeah.
Finally will lose this point of exhaustion.
Yep.
Exhaustion. Bad.
Exhaustion.
Months.
Sounds exhausting.
It is. Have I ever had mead? Is it any good?
Yeah.
Especially in Goodmead. It's what they're known for
Well, is good.
in all of the Sword Coast.
Is it normally with an E on the end? Maybe that's a good man.
No,
What's-
it's mead.
What's the cost for a tankard in a room?
A silver.
What's the distribution like? Do we need to take some of this with us? Maybe to other towns?
This is the only like still ongoing trade in and out of Icewind Dale is Goodmead.
Good mead? Okay.
Yeah. So
So what do you guys been
Take a
doing
long
this
rest.
whole time?
you guys catch Gerbil up to speed.
Yeah.
Danik is dead. Ruith is missing. That is something you guys would have done going back up through the spires. Noticed Ruith's missing,
Gotcha.
like just gone.
And what happened to the Teddy guy?
He went off.
Oh yeah, you guys left at the same time, so you would know that he was like, I need to go like soul searching and figure out who I am.
Oh, he did leave? Okay.
Okay, so it's morning.
Take that extra 10 temporary hit points,
Yep.
everybody.
It is a new morning. It is a new dawn, even if you can't see the sun. So the Morning Lord's blessing, you get 10 temporary hit points.
Was that igloo building montage worth any XP to you? Couple sessions worth, maybe?
Good igloo.
It was. Did you see it?
Best igloo I've ever seen.
1,300.
I would say that your adventuring and surviving a dragon attack is easily worth like at least
1 hit.
Never hurts to ask. Guy.
1 XP.
What's the worst he could say?
I would say it's worth
for
at
initiative.
least we're gonna say that more has happened than what we've just abbreviated.
Well,
And
yeah.
you can add 2,500 experience points, and we'll unpack how Gerbil gained those 2,500 experience points.
You know, in the Untold Gerbil Adventures follow
Exactly.
podcast.
Yes.
He wasn't joking about most of the owlbears. That was just a pack that he hadn't gotten to.
You guys,
Gerbil the Great.
isn't Owlbear Whisperer your thing though? Right? Yeah. Okay. That's funny. we'll
I
have
really
to.
want to get close to one.
I know we'll have to unpack it. It is now the morning. You guys are that much closer to hopefully finding Zardox Sunblight. What do you do?
Start heading.
The wind is raging outside as normal. The temperature is below zero,
Still cold. Still sucks.
almost pitch black.
Well, gentlemen.
With these. Oh, sorry.
No, you do.
Funny.
This morning might be some shops open, and we don't have a healer. I say we actually go and look for some healing potions.
Isn't it just also handy that Atla has a magic item that can
Heal himself
produce a potion of greater healing?
Every week.
once a week.
Yeah, he does.
So
It
in
has been
fairness,
used this week.
in fairness,
6 weeks.
no, in fairness, we did not generate a potion with it this week. We used this potion this week. We used it. We didn't generate one. It was already in there.
Tell you what, let's chill here for about 30 weeks. Each week, I'll pour it out into a bottle.
Okay.
Then we'll travel. We can talk about the 30 weeks.
This sounds quite boring.
The world has ended. Everyone's dead.
But we're rich.
You know, Skyward, you could just rest in the same spot for 24 hours. That's what we do.
Weeks at a time. No, if I can find a place to buy some potions, if they have them here. If they make mead, maybe they make some potions.
Making a perception check.
Bartender, where's a good place to buy some potions for some adventurers? 17. Perception?
If you're asking someone, that would be persuasion.
They don't want to give business. It's a 17 still.
They hate the other shop.
Yeah, they're like, you can't buy
Or
potions.
just charisma. I don't know. You know.
I don't have charisma.
Yep.
People don't like me.
Literally not with that attitude.
You realize we're in good mead, right?
Yeah, but the mead's great.
Yep.
Where's Great Meat at? Need to look into maps.
They're great.
You're in the wrong spot, friend, to find things of that nature. You'd have to go to Bryn Shander.
To find things for healing for people.
Yep.
Yeah. So if people get hurt,
They go to Bryn Shander.
they're
People here who have bought those type of items, they've gone to Bryn Shander.
Dude, maybe we could get like an insurance policy.
Do you?
Who's gonna cash it in?
And you have like a doctor who heals, like someone gets hurt,
You have a
and you're like, send them to Brimshander, and they're like, they're bleeding out here.
Well, you just tie it off with like a tourniquet, and you just go stick them outside.
He sounds like a healer to me. You for hire?
Yeah, you want to come on the road with us?
Is there anywhere I could purchase an herbalism kit? At the very least.
That'd be a fun thing to see for some.
That's a real nice word you got there. Herbalism.
How much mead do you drink?
The meat we need to talk
I actually don't. Bless you. Bless you again.
about.
My name's
Been holding out.
We're leaving soon. It doesn't matter.
Okay, well, never mind that. Never mind. It's been nice knowing you. Good luck.
That's
Yeah.
a long name.
Gentlemen, today we have most
Also,
dangerous
I mean, like, have you tried spending any time with the alchemist carafe?
Every night. It's always with me. I've checked it out. Curious about it.
Make an arcana. So this would have, this is going to be a retcon thing. The night before. Make an arcana check.
That could only be a 20.
Or a 1.
That's the one. That was
Nailed
the
it.
first night I spent.
The odds.
What
Okay.
about the night before?
Okay.
the night before the first night.
What if
I
you
was
like put
curious.
your glasses on and you're using your tinkering tools and
Yeah,
maybe
wait,
you
wait.
get advantage?
Are the glasses a magic item? Or are they just like
And I commune with dead people. Have you tried communing with your things you create? The weird boxes.
You're probably
and
right.
things?
Why don't you help me look at it too?
Yeah, so the way I do it is like this.
Yeah.
Okay, you have advantage. Roll again. Please roll better.
17 plus what? Arcane.
Yep, Arcana.
Arcana.
That's a plus 8. So to 17.
You get the feeling that you might be able to improve this item.
Hey, Shelf. I'm having a feeling
That does sometimes happen.
might be able to improve this item.
I have a feeling.
You need any help with it?
Well, perhaps I could be of assistance here with my expertise.
Oh, right. Of course.
Of course. Yeah. So what I was thinking was we could improve this item. And you're an expert.
Yes.
Do you think the same?
Perhaps, yes.
What are your thoughts on improving this item if I were to do it?
Using your skills as an
Artificer.
artificer, yes. I believe
Genius.
I believe such things could be done. Yes.
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm going to see if I can improve this item before I fall asleep. That's what we're retconning, right?
Can I ask you a question about your process?
Who are you again? What is this voice?
You know me.
There you are, Gerbil. Yeah.
You consider how to improve that before you start improving. Do you
Yeah, I think I can improve upon this item.
like how do you make?
I'm thinking maybe we don't have to. Hopefully, we don't have to wait a whole week.
Or maybe he can make it
Maybe
superior.
just a short rest, maybe a long rest replenishes as it's attuned to me.
Proceed.
Yeah, that was another thing. In the time that I spent while I was attuned to it, it felt like it was calling out saying, "Make me better." And I was like, I don't speak that. So maybe you can.
I believe it might have said that you might be able to improve this item.
I think I
Sometimes the language is unclear.
let me try to improve that.
You're not
All right, I need you to make 3 checks for me.
Yep.
You're gonna make Arcana again, Dexterity,
Maybe I can help you with that one.
and
Pretty dexterous.
Be there to kick him in case it shocks him.
Dodge it.
Uncanny dodge.
Performance. And if all of these people are helping you, I will give you advantage on all 3 rolls.
Okay.
I don't know what's in it for me. I'm just kidding. Go for it.
Performance
Not dying,
is
maybe?
what I'm trying to do for this.
Performance, Arcana, and
What is
Dexterity.
the performance side of it? Is it the sheer movement of
Yes.
tools? Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. Would I be able to add proficiency to my performance if I'm using tools?
Yes.
Great. So I will roll performance first with my proficiency. Okay, so that would be an 18 for performance, and then Arcana. That's a nat 20, but it's a 28 for Arcana.
Perfect.
And then what was the last?
The DC was 20. Performance, Dexterity.
Dexterity. This is a save or just a roll for it?
Just a roll. This is just making sure you don't break anything.
That would only be a 13 for Dex.
Okay. So,
Add
you
proficiency to it. It's a. No, that is it. Yeah. No,
you
16.
okay. That makes a difference. You pour over this item, and with your friend's help and with Butter's help, you feel like you've unlocked something new within the item, within the way that the magic actually works. And it seems like it might be able to replenish itself faster now.
You
Like,
can do a lot of stuff with the help of butter.
I've improved upon it. Might be able to. Yeah.
you spend a little more time with it before you fall asleep and
I
using
identify
and
about
now
11 minutes.
every other long rest it is replenished.
Great. Every other long rest. So does after this long rest, is it replenished?
You can only benefit from 1 long rest per day.
Correct.
So I would wake up and
You're
it's
one of
ready.
us now.
Fantastic.
My allegiance is to the
Well, guys, we've improved upon it. It's time to long rest.
So now you long rest and you wake up and it's ready to go.
Hey,
Okay, so we're back in present.
for real this time.
Also,
Continuity.
who all was involved in that? It was you
Who's good with Arcana? Or
Mine's dexterity based.
I'm good with
conversed you.
performance.
We tried to-
You guys both can take 100 experience points.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't do anything worthwhile.
Them too.
if your performance dex, you could be Arcana.
No, I can't. Let's be honest. I
Okay.
do have 20 strength now.
So-
that's the point. Jeez.
Are you marching
All right, guys.
to find Zardoc?
I'll lead the way this time.
We don't even.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh, that
Through the tundra. Oh, no.
we hunt the most dangerous game,
We don't even need.
Dwerger.
What makes the waters red? I'll probably ask someone that.
Let's find out.
No idea.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Go around that.
What about synonymous? All right.
Down to Zardoc.
Cool. Well, while we travel, we're not slowed by difficult terrain. As long as we've been traveling for more than an hour.
We're not doing what now?
Do we need to get another XP for you? They have XP.
I help
You
us
can ride on
move
this
in the
one.
tundra.
We're doing what? September?
Moving.
100.
Okay.
So here's what I need for this to happen. Who is Arius leading the way?
I said I was leading the way.
You know, Arius could
Verbal
turn
always-
into a polar.
I would-
Why don't both of you guys lead the way?
I was gonna say,
Can I
Probably.
ride the polar bear?
I
You
would
don't know he turns into a polar bear. You haven't seen that.
He just said.
I told him.
Oh, okay.
I told him about ours. We shared some good meat.
You're a gnome,
Talked
right?
about things.
Yeah.
You could ride on my shoulder.
As a polar bear?
Yeah, kind of.
I get to be a polar bear?
Well, not quite. I'll be the.
You'll be the
bear,
polar bear.
but I'll be walking. You can
Upright?
ride on my shoulder. Yes.
That seems slow.
Oh wait, level 5. Do I get new features?
I mean, my legs go faster than yours.
Piggyback?
Oh, it's on 6.
Sure.
All right.
Some polar bear.
I'm riding on top of the polar bear's shoulders, piggyback style.
Yep.
that checks out.
All right. Both of you make survival checks.
We forget your Arius.
It's just like
Arius.
double
All right.
the exposure.
Arius, he's a pretty mean little gnome. If we get into a fight, you could probably just toss him at him. He can hold his own.
I like that.
He casts catapult using his
7.
Okay.
It's higher elevation.
Do I
I'm up here too.
notice any tracks or anything as we're traveling?
What was your number again? I'm so sorry.
18.
18. You could look for tracks. You can make an investigation check or a survival check.
Sweet.
I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm just walking, writing in my notes, thinking about
Sleep.
building stuff, things, whatnot,
Okay.
Did you say belt stuff?
building stuff,
Building.
Oh wait, that's the wrong type
all
of die.
sorts of stuff. Trying to figure out a way if I could put some alchemist
Those are both bad.
too, put other
Um,
metal pieces,
survival. It's a 12.
have it explode.
What was your number, Chris?
Projectile.
12 survival, unless I'm looking for Fae.
Like that thing that he has?
So you don't really see much.
It's complicated.
Arius,
Very, very
Yes.
excited to build it.
you guys are nearing the spine of the world, the mountain range that cuts Icewind Dale off from the Sword Coast. Beyond the snowy foothills, low-lying clouds obscure the icy peaks of the gargantuan mountains that form the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds as you start going up the mountain. And behold, a sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high on the wall are rows of arrow slits with lights burning behind them and the clanking sound issuing from them. And a clanking sound issuing from them. A narrow staircase hewn from the rocks leads up along one side of the wall into this structure. The steps are barely 5 feet wide. And they seem to be a few hundred feet up.
I whisper in your ear, hey, do you want to jump on my shoulders? Because I think you're too wide. You got to go sideways, maybe.
I think I'll just have to not be a polar bear anymore. You just might have to get off my shoulders for now.
Okay. I was barely surviving up there.
Okay.
But is there enough space for the X-Peaks to go up the stairs? Or are they too wide? They might be too wide.
It might be unsafe to try that. Ah, yes, that is a great question, but I believe they might be too wide, and it might be a little too unsafe. And I would rather us not risk losing these precious animals.
I agree. So we put them away somewhere.
Do-
We'll find a nice little outcropping. Hide them.
Blair could see that here with them.
Or
We might need him.
Do we see like? Do I know of another way? Have I ever been to this part of the world?
Make a history check.
when we get like a half hour or less from wherever
Nat
we need
20.
to go, I would pass without a trace. On us.
Say that again.
When we get within like a half hour or less, like whenever we are starting to make an approach, I would pass without a trace.
That would be now.
Okay, cool. Everyone has +10 on your stealth.
Excuse me?
+10 on your stealth rolls.
That was so.
Do you,
Sorry, I'm off
do you
the top.
keep going? You have okay. Sorry.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
+1.
You have never been here before.
Okay.
The snap was really important for it.
Can you?
It seems dwarvish though. Like very. This could be made by Dwerger for sure. Like it's.
Hey, can you zoom out on the map? Can we see the spine of the world thing?
25 for stealth.
It's close. It's not the throne.
No.
You guys are right here.
It's not the stomach. It's the other side of it.
You're like up in the mountain.
Oh, okay. It's not really.
Nope.
Okay.
Is it presumptuous to call the place that you live the spine of the world, as if the rest of the world is kind of
It's
never
the
mind.
center of the earth in the middle of Tulsa.
Right? But it's like,
You know what I'm talking about?
where's Tulsa?
Oh, were we talking to Karen?
I've never heard of
this.
You gotta pay to drive there. Or ride.
So yes, this definitely looks. Dwerger in construction. You're in front of the party. You keep going.
Am I too big, even in my Goliath state, to go on these stairs?
No.
Do I see like an entrance? Can I tell how big it is? The cave that the stairs lead to.
It seems to like go up into like a carved doorway.
Okay.
It's hard to tell how big it is because it's about 100 feet up.
Okay. What do you guys want to do? We've come to this giant wall. Do we go up the stairs or should we find another way?
I'm fine with going up the stairs as long as we watch for ice.
What would that guy do that's not here?
Up
You'd probably-
the stairs we go then, I guess.
I think he can probably go upstairs.
Teddy?
No, yeah.
Ruth?
Yeah,
Where's
yeah,
it?
that one. Oh.
Just
I
I
start,
might just teleport.
let's go up the stairs.
start walking up the
Let's
stairs.
be sneaky.
I am checking
Yeah.
for ice, i.e. traps, up the stairs.
Okay. You guys start ascending this climb to Zardok's fortress. From high above comes a loud grinding noise as large sheets of ice break off the fortress walls and tumble down the mountainside. These great doors, these stone doors that were completely covered in snow, start to slide open about 200 feet above you in the mountain. As they open, you see this huge dragon, claws, and its head and neck start to appear that appears to be made out of black ice. Its eyes glow bright gold as it lets out a terrible and hurls itself into the air. It seems almost comical to watch it fly because it's huge. And this is what it looks like. Its joints glow orange and yellow. It's the mass of it is just black, kind of translucent. and its wings are probably double the span of a normal dragon. And it hurls itself into the air. You guys see that it starts to kind of just glide down through the mountains and into the clouds. In the direction of Tin Towns.
Well,
You
That's not going to be good.
It's not.
sure that's not a friendly dragon? It looked like it was made of a lot of friendly metal that definitely was not cursed.
Oh.
I don't know if there's anything friendly about that.
Was I ever within 60 feet of this massive dragon as we were sneaking up the?
no, because it launched itself like
Am I within 600 feet of it?
like 100 or 200 feet up,
okay.
and then it coasted down but it would probably never would have been within 60. Well, what are you trying to do? Just tell me that.
It's made of metal, right?
Maybe.
I have heat metal.
Ooh, sneaking.
Helpful. Cold outside.
It would take 2d8 fire damage for as long as I'm able to concentrate.
Technically, I don't think Chardolin is metal. I think it's technically a stone.
It's like obsidian. That's what I remember.
It's crystal. Yeah. So
You're
it's
like
not.
the rock expert, though, right? Like
Yeah.
you would know.
I know, Jatla. Should I go for it?
No.
I'm tracking.
We're stuck on the side of a mountain.
You guys,
5 feet.
you guys make it up to that doorway as this is all kind of happening. This dragon is huge. It moves slower than a normal dragon. Not literally huge, but like it's just bigger than a normal sized dragon.
Very large.
Yes.
It's a big boy.
You make it up to this top ledge, to this kind of alcove that goes inside. What you just see an empty vestibule. Like there's an open portcullis that looks like it normally drops down. This is big enough for you to go through in your transformed state. Like this, everything looks big enough for like an ogre-sized creature to go through.
Is that the
Convenient.
door that the dragon came out?
No, that the door that the dragon came out of is several hundred feet. It's still another 100 feet up from where you are right now. It's almost like this whole mountainside has been carved into this fortress, and these doors opened as part of that fortress.
From the artificer side of me, does this dragon look crafted and created, not like it was born a dragon?
Nature and nurture.
Give me a perception check.
We're like nature.
I'm gonna transform into the bear
manufacturer.
as
Okay.
soon as we get to the top of the stairs. Just because I don't like the looks of that dragon.
Yeah, you cast pass without a trace, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's plus 10 stealth.
20.
this
Oh,
was
I need to
this is man-made, mechanically made. This is a construct. It is not flesh and bone. It was made by the Dwerger, is what you would assume.
The guys, it is heading for Tin Towns. However, it was definitely created a construct that was made. Whatever might be controlling it might be inside here. So if we are to save Tin Towns, we might be able to find a way to save it inside.
Okay,
Let's go in.
Let's go find him.
stealth.
Yes.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
everybody roll stealth, and you have plus 10.
On top of your stealth modifier.
Yep.
Your disadvantage for your armor.
Whoa!
Okay, I have like.
Hey, would you call this rocky terrain?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Accurate.
22. You got like a
36.
30. How dare you?
I rolled a 19. I have
12.
a 7.
12.
12.
27.
12.
I have
With the
All right.
plus 10?
All right. All right.
I have disadvantage. I rolled a 19 and then I rolled a 2.
Don't just hide behind the rock.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
with your group collectively rolling so high,
That's what I was hoping for.
they stealthily are guiding you where to go. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yes, and we
All
leave
right.
no trace of us of our trap.
So
Hey, I'm sorry.
Selrin is leading the way. You start making your way through this vestibule, underneath the portcullis that's open, you see 9 Dwerger guards sleeping in the room adjacent, all around a table that look like they've had too much mead to drink. You instruct everybody, yeah, they're sleeping. You make your way further into.
We don't kill them when they're asleep.
You can try.
I think
Would Atla do that?
I wouldn't let Atla get in the room if I could have.
we don't have that guy here that doesn't
Any
want to kill
cool
me.
items that might be used? I'm just kidding.
No.
Um,
Don't look at them.
it almost looks like that's the barracks. So maybe you see 9. There might be more than 9 in there. As you push,
move.
And there's a door that's leading into the barracks.
there's a door to the left leading into the barracks. There's a door ahead of you that
And
looks like a T.
Could we close the door?
You could try to quietly close the door.
Do we have a trap we could set?
How big is this place, anyways? Like this whole fortress is just like ginormous.
Yeah, it's like they're overcompensating. This is
Okay.
like Lord Farquaad,
Farquaad, yeah.
Farquaad's castle. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think we have to worry about shutting a door because it's probably large enough that it would be irrelevant.
Yeah, they're not small doors.
Let's move.
They're not small. The doors are like bigger. The doors are actually bigger than even you guys are.
And I'm a 15-foot polar bear.
Let's go.
You come up to the T.
I could do an arcane lock on a door.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you could. Yeah, you totally could do it. If you want to try to quietly close it and lock it.
It's okay. We've already moved on. We'll save it for another time.
Okay.
A
You
different
guys
I had no idea.
get up to this. You get up to this T. You can easily tell that the barracks are one way, and you can go the other way.
I leave a magical tinkering thing there to possibly set off a noise should anyone were to leave the barracks.
Okay.
But it would be something that might be a clanking sound, like building something would be the noise. So it wouldn't necessarily make them alarmed by it, but we would know it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I can cast alarm.
Save your spells. This is just like a
Fair.
Got a feature
Okay.
for it.
This is where you guys are, right here.
Dope.
So you can push down the hallway, and it's a intersected cross.
Which way did we come from?
You came in here,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
so that's you came under the open portcullis through the vestibule. You saw an open door into the barracks. You went up to this T where you could still also access the barracks, but you went right, and now you're at a crossroads. You can go forward, left, right, or back.
Did you put the bell like
Yeah, you
past
could have put it
those-
here or here.
Or I was gonna say, was he able to put it past those doors just in case someone came through the main entrance out of the barracks?
So like a couple squares to the like a square to the right of there.
Yeah.
The one to the right.
Yeah, like right there.
Yep.
Is that
Sure.
Okay.
That's where I put it.
Okay, yeah.
Obviously.
You come up to this this crossroads, metaphorically, and
Or
to
what
the
is
right,
it,
you see a large open room that it looks like might be another barracks or something. Like it looks like there could and it looks and sounds like there could be a lot of Dwerger in there. To the left, you see very ornate doors that are gem encrusted and gold inlaid.
Whoa, what?
And the door is open.
When you say gem, is that JIM or GE?
GEM. Not gem like Big Tuna from The Office.
We can loot them when they're all exterminated eventually, but not now. Let's come back. Let's try to. You said it's open?
Through that. Yeah, that door is open.
Cool. Can we peek in?
Yeah.
You sure can. You enter. The rectangular room has 2 sets of double doors, one on the north, the other on the south. A brazier of glowing hot coals stands in each corner. In the middle of the room is a low stone table, on top of which is drawn an illustration that looks something like a map.
I'll go take a look at the map.
You look at it,
It's a map.
and you see
It's a map.
What is this song, Chris?
Which one?
You wrote the one on that performance. I'll tell you that.
You see this crudely drawn. Oh, hold on. It's a map of 10 towns. And it looks like like strategically there are these green marks etched into the map leading from your location. Okay, so actually here's where you are in the mountains.
Gotcha.
Southeast. Down to Dugan's Hole, to Goodmead, to East Haven, to Caerdinival, to Caer Konig, to Tourmaline, to Lonelywood, to Bremen, to Targos, to Brynchander, and then back.
I think we
Does-
know
In the
plan.
margins, in this same green ink is etched deeply, like with force. They will all burn.
Anyone else think that this is the attack plan? Starting here, going to Dugan's Hole and around.
Yeah, that's to
Counterclockwise.
me. There, just to be clear, there's no like. Would we have been familiar with any patterns of happenings that so far that would have occurred at towns in that order? So like, do we have reason to believe there's something other than the dragon?
No,
Is this just a regular old map?
just crudely drawn.
It in no way could be possibly magical and somehow controlled.
Make an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
It's a map. It's not magic. I know it's not. It's not magic at all. It's just literally
Okay.
some parchment.
I wasted a nat 20 on, hey, have I been to the spine of the world before? Nope. Okay, cool.
Well, you've been in the spine of the world. You haven't been here.
Oh.
It was drawn with a magical pen, but the ink is not magical.
Thank you.
So it's just zero magical
It's like
properties.
the LaCroix.
You guys.
Yeah, that's
What are you saying about LaCroix, man?
Doesn't taste like grapefruit. Mousse.
What'd you call
tastes like they make grapefruit
I didn't
next
call
door
it
to
pamplemousse, but that's the name of the flavor for grapefruit.
it? Pample?
Pamplemousse.
Oh, excuse me, Frenchie. I'm getting
Italian.
I think I'm getting a little tired and angry.
Okay, so you guys see this. You have thus far been undetected. What are you doing?
We should probably
I'm
take. We should take the map.
Take the map. Did we see to the back of the room? Like, is it a dead end, or do we get an impression that
It goes to another room.
Is that
let's
door
start-
open?
That door is closed.
Is it unlocked?
That's it. Yeah.
Because I think it'd be. This seems like the lead area where the plans and things are done.
You can try to open it. The door.
Can you
Okay.
make things explode?
Does it give when I push it?
Yes. That's actually
you
one of
turn the handle.
one of,
Okay.
Yeah, it opens.
one of my
Braziers heaped with glowing hot coals heat this chamber,
Okay.
which contains a large stone bed covered with soot-stained furs. Its head against the north wall. In a shallow niche above the bed is a bas relief of a giant scowling dwerger clenching his teeth. At the foot of the bed is a flat-topped iron trunk sealed with a giant padlock. A stone door is set to the western wall.
Can we kill this one?
No, it's a. You said it was a bust
Stone.
of it.
Yeah, it's just a stone bust.
Can I roll to solve the puzzle?
Okay. I was like, oh no, here we go. Here we go.
No. So I creep in, try to make clear the room. See that the room is clear before, like being like,
What?
Big treasure thing in here locked.
is the room clear?
Is it?
You guys ever hear those
Do I think it is clear?
statues that talk?
I have attempted to round the corner such that I'd be able to see the whole room.
You see a closed door inside the room.
Gotcha.
You see a huge iron trunk with an even bigger, like a huge lock on
That's
the front of it.
That's what I was hoping to see if we could fit tiny lockpick into huge lock and unlock things.
You can try. It's going to cost you time.
Fair. Can we drag this thing with us?
It's looks to be made of
Why don't we come back?
iron.
We know,
Aren't you the one that just said looting can wait until
But then I saw the big thing.
Hey, we'll loot the
Let
ruins,
the-
you guy. Okay.
You get the impression that this might.
Now we're talking. You're-
Okay. What about the
Like
other?
you can try, but we're talking like a DC 20 range check here for dexterity.
Are there any other doors in the
lock
room?
Do you want to do one shot at it? See-
I've been.
There's
big
a
monsters,
door on
just
the
rip
left.
it open.
I want to go walk over to that door.
Are you locked?
We can come back to this.
Okay.
I want
We can
to-
We
open
know
it. You
everything
see-
is clear.
Yeah. We
You
also
see
know it's on the alarm.
several shelves. This almost looks like it was a closet, and you see a 2 foot tall statuette of something made out of chardoin. It's black. I'm guessing you guys would have talked about this by now, so you would know not to touch it.
Oh, okay.
It seems to be a female dwerger. No facial features, like just mute.
Do they have beards?
Stacked on smaller shelves around the statue are 7 strange looking skulls.
Do I recognize the origin of those the creatures that those skulls came from?
You know the skulls like bone.
They
Charlotte.
look like this.
Huh. They look like
Anticipation. It almost looks like there's like tusks or something that would come out of it in a few spots, but it's a little unclear.
Oh, it's actually not that far from what I was
Yeah, it's
saying.
around the cusp.
I did do.
You know, tusks, and then there's like 2 little holes here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got like
or actually just one hole
this.
here.
I don't think tests
like-
go through your brain like that usually. That's
Did they have did they have ones out of the sides,
We're like horns, tusks.
or maybe
make
they
a
hold a bunch of
little
tentacles?
Tentacles.
From the
What is it?
their
Is
crawl-
the helmet thing? Or-
13.
the skulls they found.
This doesn't look like anything to you.
Okay. Nothing.
Yeah.
Uh,
Doesn't look like anything to you.
nah.
You
Let's just go.
guys,
Do they have skulls? What is this? Man?
You think what I'm thinking?
get the feeling. You guys get the feeling maybe you should go.
Yeah, let's give him a.
Yeah, we definitely need
You
to go.
like. This is the whole fortress full of dwarves.
Bad vibe.
What fortress? What
I-
things?
What are we?
I grab one of the
let's
skulls
just
and put it in my
regroup
bag.
So it's
again.
just-
We are getting very distracted.
Okay, so we basically are just trying to find something that looks like this, like it controls this dragon. Anything that doesn't look like that, we can basically ignore.
All right, skull doesn't control the dragon.
Cool.
Move on.
Move.
Find out.
But what if you wear the skull? and then
Oh, it's
you-
fine. I grabbed one and put it in my bag. 'Cause
Okay.
I was just curious.
Okay.
Was that the only door in the room?
Yep.
Okay.
Back into the.
Let's go.
He grabbed the third one. Was that a secret lever?
No, you just grabbed the third skull. There were 7. Okay, which way you guys going? Are you going back?
puzzle. We know it is.
It is
It'd be
now
left,
left,
right?
It would have.
Yeah.
been
Are you guys
straight
going back out? Like, are you leaving,
Yes.
exiting?
Yes.
Was there another door up there or anything?
Oh.
No.
Yeah.
We are going
You
deeper
could.
into
You would
the
have to
fortress.
push. You would have to push deeper into the fortress if you went the other way.
Yeah,
Looks like a great hall or something.
Like, are we going deeper into the fortress? That's the plan.
What do we want?
Probably.
Somebody controls the dragon.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Or would they put it
Onward.
outside this area?
What if we
or
just
in
search
area?
this top area first?
I mean, there was that big room.
yeah.
What?
But
did you say that
The
was
dragon
a
came out
bunker
of the top.
or a?
Dragon came out top.
So
Okay.
I want to see
Let's
if we
just
can
keep
go up.
going.
Yeah.
Keep
Sure.
going.
I'm
following you guys.
You
I'm lost.
round the corner out of the. You guys. Oh well, I don't know what happened to the other. Oh, here it is.
There is she, guys.
You guys round the corner
Mhm.
out of this war room, and you see walking towards you down this hallway a 14-foot tall ogreish looking
Short.
creature, but it also appears to look different. Who's in front? Who is stealthing their way back?
I would
You?
assume that I'm kind of leading the crew because I'm
Make a quick nature check.
Good roll. Good roll.
mod 19.
Mod 19. This ogre looks undead.
Sick.
It's almost there. Then. What do you see?
It doesn't seem like it's like locked onto you.
But it's moving towards us.
It is moving towards you.
Wasting dead.
So the only way you could go is you could either go down into this room full of guards,
yeah.
or back to the way you came.
Okay.
Out.
How fast is it moving? Like
It's kind of trudging.
so like if we could reasonably wait for it to pass us and then try to run behind it or sneak behind it or something. Like, oh, it's probably.
It's prior past this.
Like my thing is like, can we like duck into the room, like hide behind the wall, and then like behind it and sneak out, or?
Yeah, I think we should try.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
He's got guts.
If we can levitate his club over its head, then drop it, it'll knock it out in one hit.
But you have
Partially
Leviosa.
Yeah,
Leviosa.
I can stick a wand up its nose too.
Oh, that would work.
That's. I saw a documentary on that. How to. I think that was.
So do I get
It's about wizards.
It's coming towards you. You have to make a decision.
Okay, I would back up into the war room and see if it passes us.
We hide in the war room.
Your device starts clanging.
It's just one clang,
Just clang.
like he kicked a metal thing.
Gotcha. So he's past us. So this is our cue to
Well,
bolt
we
down the
gotta make
hallway.
Sure he doesn't look around or.
Okay, so I'd head out into the hallway and I'd take a peek at it to see if he's like loitering at the end or whatever.
He's not loitering. He's actually turned the other way, and he's gone down south into the room,
Opening.
the other room.
Okay, cool. And just whoosh, we just start
Which
heading
room
out.
did he go into?
This way.
Then he wouldn't have triggered the alarm. The alarm was right there.
Is it? Do you have to enter that square?
Yeah.
Okay, then no, it didn't trigger.
Okay. But I was looking to see, like, I was trying to see once, keep an eye on, trying to listen down the hallway and see if he like cross.
He's passed. We go.
Okay. Yeah, I gestured for it and we just bolt. We'll move stealthily.
You
Usually at a brisk pace, move along the path.
A brisk sneak.
Yeah, you guys go down the hallway. There is an open
Skull.
door that
With
also looks like it has a smaller
Emergency.
portcullis that covers it.
Uh-huh.
It is just open down into what appears to be a giant forge. You see piles and mounds of Chardolin everywhere.
Mm.
Is this cursed Chardolin or?
Yes, it's black. Don't touch it. It's the black ice. You hear footsteps. Make a perception check if you're.
Mm-hmm. All right, I have it over here.
Is this during the day?
It's
17.
Some sleep. This is a sleepy fortress.
well, it's always day, but it's always night, but even during the day because the sun's never actually out. 17. You distinctly hear 12 sets of footsteps coming your way,
From the portcullis?
coming from around the corner, down around the corner.
Am I able to peek into the room to so around the corner, like further to the right?
Yes. So you guys are right here,
Okay.
and it appears like the sound is echoing this way, like down around the hallway.
Okay. I'm gonna try to peek my head into if the room above us is open or if
If you're peeking there, do you want me to peek up there?
not peeking to the north is what I want to do.
You
The rights to the whole
you
first.
you pop your head in there.
Hello.
You see three braziers
Anyone order
illuminating along the hall. It seems to be a dining hall.
Okay.
You see seated at a chair facing the door. You see a haggard old dwerger with long black hair streaked with ribbons of white and fingernails like shards of iron. She's devouring a hearty buffet of cooked meats, mushrooms, and strange things that you've never seen before. Lurking next to her is a small mechanical dragon made of a shiny black substance. Hunched over a hot stove in the west side of the room are three dwerger cooks.
Is there a lot of food sitting out?
Found the door we should lock.
At the sight of you, they drop their utensils and draw swords, but the old dwerger says something in Dwarvish, and they immediately go back to cooking.
Well,
What?
They saw you with your 35.
I was standing in the doorway. Yeah, I'm creeped it, I guess.
The book said.
The old dwarf looks to you.
Ah, yes, we're the new recruits. We're looking for the control center. I wouldn't say anything until they said something.
Oh, yes, well, yes, well. I suppose you're here for Zardock, yes?
Of course. Who else would we be here for?
Oh, my silly grandson is always getting trouble. Well, I don't know where he is. But his mechanical beast just left, yes? I'm sure you heard the creaking and the cracking. It's going to be quite the sight to see. It's going to lay waste to all of Tin Towns.
Right, of course. Isn't there some sort of control center that could be observed from?
No, if you stop, you must. The dragon is self-contained. Its mind has been programmed for one task, one path. The dragon must be. Well, if you were to stop it, you would have to stop the dragon, which is not here.
Of course, that seems perfectly reasonable. You wouldn't happen to have a spare smaller dragon we might use sans destruction and whatnot? Just the travel part?
No.
It's worth a shot.
Thank you. Well,
Yeah, we do have quite the collection of.
is this like old man pause mid-sentence happening? Okay.
We have quite the collection of creatures from the Underdark that my grandson has been taming to his use. We even found a wretched illithid.
You
He
did?
plans to release them once the dragon is done to mop up the rest of what is left.
Yeah, those aren't good. Those are bad. Real bad.
Oh,
Tentacles?
Has the medallion triggered at any point in this our skulking?
You wouldn't be to ask.
I'm just
That
Would-
he's wearing it.
that's something we would have noticed though, right?
It's under his clothes.
oh dear, I'm going to get back to my dinner. It has to be within 60 feet.
Much obliged. And
I would leave quickly if I were you. Just know I've tried talking my grandson out of this several times, and most of the people, I probably would say half of the Dwerger here, actually swear their allegiance to me, not him.
it's good to hear. I appreciate it. We'll just make it.
Having an ally like me might be handy. Keep that in mind. But you should leave now.
Ask her what she wants.
I have a polite thank you and then shut the door.
So we should skedaddle.
Get the hell out of here.
There's no one in there.
it's like illithid dragon, can't stop it from here. Mayhem and terror,
How do we go
destruction.
stop it.
We had a good run.
We find it. We kill it. We catch up. We go.
Okay.
The god.
Oh, also there's an illithid here. Thing, smooth head, little things. That's bad things.
You might not actually know what an illithid is.
Okay. It's an illithid thing. Sounds dangerous. I probably don't know what this is.
Wait, you said a lithid? I
rolled
from the
11.
Underdark. Maybe
You rolled a what?
I rolled 11.
told him
I just rolled
illithid.
11 on the
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, no, you have no idea.
I
But
would-
see, the thing is, illithid aren't even from the Underdark.
Oh.
They're from a different plane
Yeah.
of existence.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you relay all that info.
Yep.
What do you guys do?
I'm like, I'm gonna start briskly, but like we own the place. Start like walking out
What was the guy's name? The grandfather? Did you get his name?
I
It
didn't.
was a grandmother.
I don't think I got
Didn't ask. Didn't say.
Grandmother bad guy.
Granny Zardock is what
Granny
she said. She
Zardock.
said she prefers the term granny. Gran Cran, actually. And then I just start going.
Let's get out of there. We go try to kill the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah, and I'm trying to
Construct.
just trying to walk out like it's no big deal.
You guys make it back outside just fine. You don't run into anything, but you do, as you round the corner, one of you guys, since you were traveling so stealthily, does notice 20 plus Dwerger come around the corner that would have run right into you had you not left. You make your way back down the stairs.
They only are 12 sets of feet. It turned to 20 quick.
That was wild.
That is a narrative tool called "I need you guys to leave."
Yes.
I use the term set of fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Like what's happening
guys-
on 10 Towns?
You guys get back down, and Butter and your axe beaks and your dog sled are gone.
Oh.
Did we have a ticket? We need to.
You start huffing it by foot because of your
Bus comes.
guides being able to move you through the terrain without it being difficult. You make it all the way down the mountain, heading toward Dugan's Hole, and you see flames on the horizon where Dugan's Hole is supposed to be. It is burning. You see these
Dugan's crater.
these rays of golden light just up every 60 seconds, just and another fire. Over the sound of the wind, you hear barking, and it's getting louder. Through the blowing snow, you see 3 wooden sleds coming towards you, being pulled by canines bigger than wolves.
Tired.
The closest driver of this sled calls out, "Yes, can we be of service?"
We
And
need,
that's where we're going to pick up next time.
need
on Table Fables.
to figure out what we do next week.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Good.
And tune in next time to see
How
how many times Michael can railroad the party.
Huh. I enjoyed it. I feel like I was railroading.
Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We're gonna actually raid our friend's channel, and I actually have already picked somebody tonight.
Cool.
It's Igsley.
Hey, sweet.
So we're gonna raid Igsley. So stay around. We're gonna kick you over to that channel. Don't do it yet. I actually was going to trigger it myself. Thank you, Trent. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
I said at the beginning,
You're welcome.
and if you weren't here when we started, I hope you have a great week. If it hasn't been a great week, I hope you have a great week. I hope we have been a little bit of light in some weird times that we're all going through with, even if we're not at war here, our friends in the Ukraine are, and that's been on my mind a lot. And so just praying for them. And yeah, I hope you have a great week. And until next week, stay frosty and watch out for illithids. We'll see you then.
What
And giant black dragons.
Well, pretty sure that we're all gonna die. Dragon.
Cool. Now go ahead and stop.
I may have fought some version of this thing before.